They can hear half of us. They can hear the rest of us. Oh, we're going to get a weird moment echo.
Oh, no! It's crazy.
Welcome, everyone. It looks like the fruit basket is back, people. It's been, as we were just discussing, 7 whole months, and I'm so sorry.
I didn't believe him.
Yeah.
But we're here, we're ready to go, we're ready to cause some chaos and problems. I should clarify, I'm ready to do my best to hurt these people, and they're going to do their absolute specialty and hurt me back.
You're welcome.
Finally, we have our corporeal forms back. When these cameras turn off, we cease to exist.
Yeah, I think you're a mist cloud, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard because I don't tend to have eyes in that form.
I go to Valhalla, and I'm one of the enemies. They just fight endlessly, and I just keep respawning as a minion.
That is so cool.
Right?
You know what? I'm pretty sure I met you there, and
You
I
do
didn't
have
put it
big
together
minion
that it was you.
energy,
You
yeah.
look different in that outfit.
Once I
Makes
respawned
sense.
as a snail, it was interesting.
Oh, is it one of those snails that are constantly chasing you that
Yes.
if you touch it, you'll
Yeah.
die? Cool.
Took a few thousand.
Solid.
Oh, when cameras are off on me, I turn into a little PNG tuber necromancer.
That's vibes.
What do you do?
I'm a little tiny Kingdom Hearts nobody.
That is so cute.
You can't call that a nobody. That's a lot of our viewer base.
Oh, sorry.
I'm kidding.
Wow.
Max.
And I'm just a floating incorporeal sound wave that dances through the universe. Oh, man, it feels good to be back at this table and ready to go. It has been a while, and for some people to know, hey, guess what? We lost the last episode. It doesn't exist anywhere.
The missing episode, just like my missing character sheet.
So that's going to be the fun thing, is we now have, like, the mysterious lost episode somewhere just only existing for those who were present at the time.
I blame Balthazar.
Honestly, it probably was Balthazar's fault. That or Old Man Jenkins.
Oh, you're
Old
so
Man
right.
Jenkins.
It's probably Old Man Jenkins. Balthazar disguised as Old Man Jenkins. I solved it.
That's
But
it.
you have my notebook, so
do
I
have your notebook.
can't write it.
I'm going to hand it back over.
Thank you.
Thank you for lending it this way.
You're so welcome.
Because I will do a more comprehensive recap than normal in order to at least highlight the important parts. But before we do that...
Did you like my note in purple?
I did like your note in purple. Who is
Sylvia?
That's a great question. I don't know either. I'm just going to be professional and turn my phone to silent. Because, I know what I'm doing.
Why would you do that?
Hey, let's start off by reminding everyone why we do this. Other than to entertain you fine folks and get ourselves just exercising creative muscles, having fun as a friends, we also raise money for the BC Children's Hospital through Extra Life for Kids. There should be multiple places in order because sometimes Donor Drive doesn't work on mobile apps, but there should be in the About tab. You can find a picture of Sam's face. I'm pointing because he's standing right here, but I'm realizing he's probably off camera entirely.
He is off camera entirely,
But
yes.
you can see a picture of Sam's face holding antlers up. If you click on that, it should send you to the Extra Life website where you can donate money to the BC Children's Hospital. And those donations have impacts in-game. You can do things that, well, we'll have Kendra list them off, but it can change the entire...
real quick. I saw something about Annie with 2 machine guns.
Oh, yes. Just remember. Let's do the recap. Don't you worry.
Okay.
So, to highlight some of the examples of what people can do with donations, Annie
Yes.
/ Kendra, will you take it away?
So check out today's incentives below to see how you can join the fun, help the kids, and cause extra chaos for our players. Incentive number 1, donate $5 for Diced Up. Give a dice that can be added to your current or next dice pool to help out our players. Rolling well on these tables can really make or break any risky situation, and your support can really change the tide of the game. Incentive number 2, donate $10, and that is a wild card. That's right, Josiah's wild cards are back. When choosing this option, you can specify one of our players or allow us to roll one at random. That person will then be subject to a crazy effect depending on what card is pulled. This can be anything from a skeleton demanding a humorous joke to temporarily losing a letter of the alphabet. Incentive number 3, donate $15 to choose Troubled Times, Insult to Injury, or Scared Silly. Either a player of your choice or one rolled at random must immediately take a roll of 1 on either the Troubles table, the Injury table, or the Scared table. So that can really screw us over. Incentive number 4, donate $25. Something doesn't seem right here. Does this seem to be missing something? Feel like it's lacking a little je ne sais quoi? When choosing this option, tell us what that is by describing what you think should be changed or added within reason.
Like Annie with machine guns.
I can have machine guns today, guys. I like that. $25 and give me machine guns.
Let's not.
The final incentive, incentive number 5, for donating $30, we have Radioactive. That's right. Against Josiah's better judgment, we are bringing this fan favorite incentive back. For each $30 donation, Josiah will have to eat a toxic waste sour candy and keep on GMing like everything is just fine.
Yeah,
Mr. Game Master, can I match you with the toxic waste?
You can I have plenty of extra toxic waste to share today. So I am not forcing everyone to participate if they don't wish to. You will be heavily judged.
I don't care. Judge me all you want.
But I bought these because, you know...
What are you crunching?
Nothing?
Okay, so... Oh, look.
Flavor.
A mystery flavor
Like
included?
to see tonight's
A little mini
tonight's
we can do. Guess what the mystery flavor is. I don't know what the mystery flavor would be, but donate and we can find out. I will say, just because, you know, I'm a trooper. If you donate for this, I won't have 1. I'll have like 2 or 3 at a time.
Oh.
Remember that the end says you have to keep GMing like everything is just fine. Like it's just fine.
And one day I'll succeed at that.
The
then
tolerance
one day-
will be built.
One day I will succeed at that with the toxic waste too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, great to be back, guys.
Do you like how none of us
Where-
laughed?
Where are we doing this from?
That's a wonderful question. Let me take a look. Oh, wait, they actually can't see behind me here. But what you cannot see behind me is that there's a lovely sign just above where the screen cuts off. We are currently playing in the wonderful location of Sweet Nam's Knickknacks in Kelowna, British Columbia. We have a business card
Blocking
there.
me.
And it is...
Oh, you're not
there you go.
blocking
You
me.
can see
I
your
never.
symbol.
Oh,
Look
no,
at
you're still blocking me. Oh, specifically over Kendra's face. Let's go.
Also, it was not dice I was eating. Just to clarify.
So, sorry, what is Sweet Nam's Knickknacks?
Sweet Nam's Knickknacks is a nerdy store owned by the Sweetnams. That's including myself, Josiah Sweetnam, my brother Samuel Sweetnam, and my dad Daniel Sweetnam in Kelowna, BC. You can find us at 2067 Enterprise Way. We have a mug.
Oh, that's such a cool mug. I wonder where you got that.
That's crazy. Look at all of it.
Wow.
This
Wow.
is so fun.
Snappy Prince is so cool.
Who?
Snappy Prince!
Snappy
Located
Prince
in
is-
my father's basement.
Snappy Prince is amazing and gifted us this customized Sweet Nam's Knickknacks and nerdy mug. For like interesting, you know, if there's enough people who said like, hey, I would love to buy a Sweet Nam's Knickknacks nerdy mug, maybe just let us know and we'll have to increase pressure and we can talk to Snappy Prince and have them in store. I'm just saying.
AKA, I pull the daughter card and I say, do it.
It won't take that much pressure.
I've only reminded them a couple times.
Oh, fun fact. Half a Snappy Prince is currently watching. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom. All right.
By the way, that half is a half that designed that mug.
Yeah,
Yes.
correct. I'll be getting a text here in a moment.
Keep me posted.
She watches on my Twitch account, so...
So because we lost the last episode, you're going to give a
Time to
really
give-
big recap, right?
I do. It's not going to be too long, but it is 2 and a bit pages.
Perfect.
Do we want to give a quick recap as to who we are?
Do you want to do that before or after the recap of the episode?
Maybe before.
Let's do it before.
Yeah.
All right.
Because
Well,
then the
Annie's always my number one.
recap can go straight into game. So. Oh, I'm ignoring her. Sorry.
Hi everyone, I am Kendra Holly and I am playing Annie Coy today.
Hi, I'm Ashley the Johnson. I'm playing Morgan Smiles.
Hi, I'm Maximilian Random Long Name, and I play Mick, a gender blender of a character.
Hi, I'm Nick, and I play Margaret Peabody.
Sorry. Flashbacks really quick.
Reflex. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very visceral.
Sorry, it's Nick, bracket, surname. Close bracket.
And I'm Josiah Sweetnam, today's gay master.
Slay.
Yay.
Okay, recap us.
Okay. So, last session, 7 whole months ago, I have last time on the fruit basket. Our housemates eagerly volunteered to help their friend and Annie's stressed-out coworker, Vicky, to help set up for the Solstice Festival. Pitching in where they could, they were posed with the problem of Vicky's lack of books for the special guest author, Sylvia Tempest, who was booked for a rare book signing event. Luckily, Margaret has connections and was able to pull some favors in that regard, much to postal worker Jerry's dismay.
Skill issue, I'm sorry.
It was. Vicky, being incredibly busy with event planning, not to mention nervous over the prospect of meeting her literary hero, Vicky charged the party with the honor of escorting Miss Tempest to the Bracknell Lodge and giving her a quick tour around the town before continuing on their duties. As a side note, during the solstice-related errands, the housemates would occasionally notice Mick's young magic apprentice, Spells, acting a little off, and on a couple occasions having a very serious aside with Billy. Around this time, Margaret begins to get the strange feeling that she is being watched, though she can't quite figure out why. The next day comes, and the housemates pitch in once again, getting the finishing touches set up for the festival. They get word that Sylvia Tempest has expressed interest in attending well, I made a spelling mistake, so it threw me off. And attending the event prior to her book signing this evening, and would enjoy browsing what it has to offer. One of the stalls set up at the festival is the local occult shop, the Violet Flame. The booth is manned by one of their shop owners, Cass Urban. The heavy air quotes is because everybody knows in town these people are not capable of magic. One of my favorite descriptions, I'm just taking a quick little aside here, one of my favorite descriptions of the Violet Flame came from Richard Ruane himself during a live stream he did. Someone asked, is this like a magic shop or like a magic shop? And he said, it's an occult shop, but they sell Yankee candles.
So yeah.
Approaching the stall, the party finds Spells browsing their wares, along with another young man whom he introduces as Frankie, a pen pal from Mainland County. Spells certainly seems to lose whatever composure he has left in Frankie's presence. Seeing an opportunity, Cass begins to tell those present about the ritual that he is hosting later this night. Knowing his history, or lack thereof, with magic, the party declines. However, trying to impress his new friend, Spells agrees to go with Frankie to the so-called ritual. After a few more minutes of browsing, the housemates discover Vicky even more distressed than she usually is, and she has to break the news to Sylvia that somehow the community center has been double booked for the evening. For at the same time Sylvia is supposed to do her book signing event, there is now a band that no one remembers hearing about, including Vicky, that is scheduled to host a mini concert / after party. As Vicky stresses herself into a dizzy spell, Mick runs into the community center to get her a chair. While inside, Mick takes an opportunity to ask the band's team about when they scheduled their event and who they talked to in order to organize it. The team replied that they organized it several days ago with Vicky and had no idea about any kind of book signing or prior arrangement. Returning with the seat, Vicky falls back into it, saying, "Who put this chair here?" Luckily, Sylvia Tempest says that she is more than happy to reschedule for the following day. In fact, she has been so entranced by this little resort town that she would kind of enjoy the excuse to stay a bit longer anyway. The increased tension and oddities, including Sylvia's overly congenial attitude, as well as Margaret's continual feeling of being watched, give the housemates an uneasy feeling about the evening, and they decide that a more active approach is necessary, as each housemate splits off for their own investigations. We split the party. Starting off, Mick heads towards the community center to first investigate the main office and see if there's any sign of tampering, and also to be near the phone to help and aid in Margaret's investigation. More on that in a minute. Entering the office, they find nothing of particular note. However, they do find the official community scheduling journal and discover that there is in fact a concert scheduled for this evening, and it's even written in Vicky's handwriting. Meanwhile, Margaret heads off to find a nearby payphone in order to test a theory to see if it's possible to cast mind control or commanding magic over a telephone. Through attempting this on the willing Mick, I put willing because it was maybe more eager, she finds that she is unable to get a proper magical connection. However, determined to find a more definitive answer, Margaret gives a quick call to the ever helpful Beatrice Smiles, Morgan's grandmother, for anyone new to the stream.
We stand a legend.
We love my grandma.
Beatrice is one of my favorite characters.
I'm so glad I threw her in there, being like, yeah, no, I have a grandma.
Yeah. Who is able to provide that what Margaret is attempting is technically possible, but only with some form of distal focus, to essentially act as a range extender for the caster to send magic through. However, this technique is incredibly rare and very advanced. In the meantime, Morgan has been kept busy posing as an amateur journalist who has taken an interest in Sylvia's work, in order to keep her occupied while the others do their investigations, and to perhaps get a better understanding of what Sylvia's interests in Roseville Beach may be. In doing so, she learns the plot of a few of Sylvia's books, and suspiciously, one of them bears an odd resemblance to certain details of their previous encounter with the sorceress Sue Barber.
That's where that theory came from. Okay.
And finally, while Sylvia has been kept busy, Annie took advantage of her corvid form and was able to fly to Sylvia's second-story room at the Bracknell Lodge to see if there were any clues that might incriminate her of nefarious activities. Though investigating the room, Annie only discovers that Sylvia seems to already be busy with new writing inspiration from the town, as well as some empty coffee mugs, clothes strewn about, and a camera that seems to have been recently loaded with new film. She takes the film with her as she returns back to the rest of the party. However, before the party gets a chance to regroup at their arranged time, Margaret catches sight of a hooded figure stalking her. Chasing the figure down, overwhelming with terrifying force, she discovers none other than the Warhol wannabe, Bill.
Bill.
Unfortunately, he is unable to provide any real information about his activities before promptly falling unconscious to Margaret's overwhelming force.
I have that effect on men. What do you want me to say?
Yes, a lot of men tremble in her presence.
A lot of men pass out. I think it has to do with their blood sugar.
Oh, sugar.
Is that what I'm constantly struggling with during these games? That
Yeah.
checks out a lot.
It's totally your blood sugar.
Meeting together again, the housemates excuse themselves from Sylvia to compare notes. They promptly get the film to EJ from the kinematography store to be developed as soon as possible. During their following conversation, Annie's methods of subterfuge is brought up, and the rest of the housemates attempt to let her know that they're fully aware of her condition and accept her as she is. However, struggling, Annie uncomfortably refutes their claims. Morgan continued to push the issue, causing Annie to run off.
I was
quite
having a
upset.
really bad day that day, okay?
No, it's fine. It upped the tension. Before anyone really had any moment to realize what was going on, there were footsteps running up behind them, and they see the young Frankie running up the pathway, panicked, saying that something happened during the ritual in the forest, and now Spells is in immediate danger. What will the party do next? Why is Spells in danger? And who put that chair here?
Yeah, I do. One of my big notes is chairs haunted.
Let's find out during this session of The Fruit Basket.
Roll title credits.
But first, a message from our sponsors.
Roll to commercial.
That was beautifully written up. Thank you for that.
yeah.
Thank you. I was really underslept and tired.
Was? Okay.
Speaking of, one of you guys take the moment to grab my bottle of colorful liquid from the fridge. Oh, that's like my brewed potion.
Did you eat?
What?
Did you eat something?
What?
What did you eat in supper? Because I have granola bars.
Oh.
Anybody else not eating anything?
I actually ate. Be
Yay.
proud of me.
I've only had a slice of cake.
Have something? Did you need something?
I'm good, thank you. Yep.
He didn't say he was proud of me.
I'm proud, of you.
Thank you.
You, despite the fact that you have a cup in front of you that says Josiah's Tears.
Listen, I had to cover the name brand.
I appreciate the specific
There's
effort.
a smiley face too.
Aw, it's happy tears.
Yeah.
Thank you. This is my specifically formulated potion of antioxidants. And
I can't see chat because there's a lava lamp.
It's okay.
Um,
It comes up eventually.
The
Yeah.
only correct answer is cause chaos. Absolutely demonic bolt. You are correct.
Also, I see my mom made it her own Twitch account.
I love that.
Ashy mom.
Oh.
Dude, I love you guys so much. Oh man. Okay. So
So
there's gonna
Frankie's
be
in front of
footsteps
us?
going-
Bye, Dad.
What do you mean Spells is in danger? What happened?
Before we get to that,
Oh.
Stop it. Too gung ho.
moving away from the festival, it's after dark at this point. The air has become crisper as the salty breeze blows off of the ocean front. Specifically, the street that goes down where the festival is the street that runs directly in front of the community center, which is perpendicular to the island. So it means it has a great area, like a funnel essentially for the ocean to blow through. Annie's running, not really sure where she's going, aimlessly just trying to escape an uncomfortable situation for her. I believe a lot of history is brought up that is not the most pleasant.
Yeah, she's a little sad right now.
The cool air is the only thing you're aware of as you're running through, and the darkness that seems to be mimicking how you feel. As you feel the wooden planks shifting under you of the boardwalks. By the time you come to and realize that you've been running for a few minutes, you realize you're at least in a familiar area. You're pretty familiar with most of the town at this point, but you're on the street that goes down past Billy and Glenn's house and heading towards one of the other restaurants. But it's completely deserted.
I think realizing that no one has chased her, she will stop running and go sit behind one of the buildings, just head in her lap and just crying.
You can
Yeah, she's very isolated. She's very alone right now, and the people she would talk to are the ones who kind of put her in this predicament.
I'll just leave.
I love you. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna put this why we're playing this out here, just for anyone watching this, and I guess potential trigger warnings on this. It's that Annie has a support network, and people were generally trying to be supportive at the time, but Annie can't. It wasn't speaking Annie's particular language and what she needed in that moment, and so it caused a quick little bit of tension for her. So letting it play out here, I think, is good. Yeah. Crying alone sometimes, as sad as it can be, is at least minorly cathartic. And you're fairly aware with how some of these buildings sit. Some of them are a little bit more elevated, and you're able to find where one of the boardwalks kind of lifts up, and it would hide you pretty well. There's basically where the building is lifted, and there's pillars that hold it up. You are just under that, and you can look up where there's a small incline in the back of another couple buildings are across from you, and all the lights are off there. They're probably at the festival. And you can take a moment to breathe here. But realizing you didn't actually take stock of anything, you just kind of found the first place to sit down. You didn't actually look around to see what else other than what you're leaning up against and what you're looking across from you. Mm-hmm. And you look to your right, and there's a person right there.
Do I recognize the person?
It takes you a few seconds to adjust from the shock, and it's dark out. Mm-hmm. But you do quickly recognize the sort of thin, sheepish frame of Tyler. With his hair is he's in the last week. I guess it's been a couple weeks since you guys saved him from his predicament. He has gotten a haircut, and he's trimmed his beard, but he still has some facial hair because it's like a comfort thing at this point. And he's just wearing a plain t-shirt and jeans.
Does he see me? Is he looking at me?
He's leaning up against one of the other pillars, standing up, and he kind of like, it's sort of that stance of like, he didn't want to move, so he's standing very still.
He's just doing his own thing. In comes crying out, and he just sits down and cries in front of him, and he's like, what do I do?
When you go to look at him, he kind of like looks a little bit in your direction, but not fully, just kind of that like half look to the side, pretend like, oh, maybe he doesn't actually know you're there. He's trying not to make it awkward.
Hi, Tyler.
Hi, Annie.
It's a cold night, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, it's pretty cold out. You're not at the festival? Yeah, I didn't go either.
Why didn't you go?
Well, Daryl went, and I went. Well, he wanted me to go, but it was just too many people at first. I figured I'd wait till everyone went to the after party, and then maybe I'd walk around for a bit.
That makes sense.
Is everything okay?
Yeah, everything's great. I'm totally fine.
He stops and he looks more directly at you. I might not be the most social person, but I still know that's a lie.
I'm not really good at lying, am I?
Not really.
Have you ever had something that you can't tell someone?
Do you know who you're talking to?
Yeah, well, what would you do if people found out about it?
I mean, there were people who treated me weird for being different anyway. Like when you guys helped me in the alley with those officers. I guess I just kind of took it. But he looks at you and says, when I found out that you guys could just know about my secret, and that I already kind of trusted you, because you guys were the first ones who were nice to me. I don't know, it just made it feel better. I mean, and then a bunch of us almost died, and that was kind of scary, but, you guys I knew things were going to be okay because, I don't know, it just seemed to make sense that you guys would do it.
What if that secret came out to everyone, you wouldn't be able to stay on the island?
I mean, I don't know how to answer that because I was on the island because I couldn't let people figure out whenever you guys found out about it and then helped me, and now I'm still here.
Well, I'm glad you're here still.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. I mean, go figure, you have the ex-canine who's all of a sudden got a thing for walking dogs. It's kind of like a dream career for me.
Sometimes getting up over the trees is easier than dealing with people.
That I understand.
I think I need to be honest with them.
I mean, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do or tell them anything you don't want to. But if I've seen anything and learned anything from you guys, because I watched you guys for a lot longer than we really met, but I think they already know. But
Is it really that obvious?
well, it's not that it's obvious, it's that they care about you. But just because you can think that or assume they already know, it doesn't mean you have to say it out loud until you're ready.
But if I don't say anything and they keep talking about it, and then the wrong people hear,
I mean, you guys have kept my secret so far.
yeah. That's because you're worth it, though.
You're not? Sorry, I didn't mean.
I think everyone is worried in their own way or curious. Will you come back with me?
He looks a little kind of hit by the question of, I don't know if that's, I mean, there's still, I don't know if it's quite late enough for me to go to the festival yet.
I left them in the woods.
You were in that, you guys were in like the middle of the
Oh,
street, yeah.
Okay.
You definitely did not leave us
I thought
in
you
the
guys
woods.
were. I thought we were at the edge of the woods.
Not
Okay,
yet,
sorry.
Not yet.
We are in the middle of the forest and then just runs off.
Oh, maybe I can wait with you a little bit longer then.
I mean, I don't want you to miss out on your friends and the festival.
You're my friend too.
Yeah. Yeah, you're my friend too. Besides, Daryl will probably kind of get on my case about it if I don't show up at all tonight. Alright. Yeah, I guess we can go back.
And you will gently link her arm in his arm.
He'll help you up. Yeah, take your arm and just go. Hey, does your transformations hurt?
No. I mean, the beak kind of hurts a little bit.
Yeah, for me it was the teeth. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's really,
that makes sense.
and the claws.
Yeah. It's more the losing it, you know, when the feathers go away. That's when it's not
Yeah,
comfortable.
That would be weird.
How fast is yours?
Well, I mean, I can't transform anymore, but
Oh, yeah.
you guys kind of fixed that one. But,
Welcome.
yeah, no, it would take a few minutes. I had to go through a lot of new clothes. They kept tearing.
Oh. I just disappear.
What?
I don't
Well, that's
really
not fair.
know what happens.
He's walking along with you back to the boardwalk. And towards the lit up street in the distance that you can see.
I'm just silently threatening her. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Yep. Head back to the boardwalk and avoid people just to skirt around to where we left them.
It's hard to tell exactly how long you've been because for the first little while, time and everything was a little.
Like 7 months.
Could be.
Okay.
Yeah, it could be 7 whole months. It felt like seven.
We've been
7
standing
months
in the
of,
street for 7 months.
That was
Just
a-
freeze frame.
That was a long sprint to the boardwalk. It goes-
It's felt like 7 months of unsurety and like a strange and heavy cliffhanger that would be super unsatisfying to wait for.
Wow,
First, you
we're
guys
worse
hear
than
footsteps
Jordan.
running up behind you. Standing in the center of the, I can't even remember the name of the road that I had here. Let me quickly.
I don't know, dude.
I have a map. There's an official map of Roseville Beach that you can find in the book, written by R. Rook Studio.
Where can you get these books?
Oh,
yeah.
that's fantastic. I'm sold out in store here. So we're
Great
gonna have to
question.
get more.
Well, if you have an
early on.
interest,
Okay,
come to
just-
Sweet Nut Knickknacks and get them on order.
Absolutely.
True,
Come and
yeah.
talk to
18.
me. Okay.
Let me see. I keep
Josiah.
forgetting the layout.
Mhm.
Josiah, there's no street
Yeah.
names in this.
Queen Street.
Slay.
Ah, okay.
Those big blocks are the
Oh,
names of the
those
streets.
are okay.
Yeah, they're wonderful because they're all like fairly queer related, and then otherwise like making there's ocean to show the ocean side, harbor to show the harbor side.
Wait,
You've
is
got-
this game queer?
Oh my gosh.
What?
That's why you're the game. Oh my god, it makes
Oh
sense.
man, put that.
Wait, there are gay people in this game? That's it. I can't.
Okay, we can move away and marry together. It'll be fine.
Don't look
Homophobia
at
arc
the.
activated.
Don't look at the two. Don't look at the two
Oh,
witches
no.
who have they pronouns.
So Margaret drops. I'm gonna put it this way. I think there was a joke. It was one of our customers who watches the show put in there. It's like, there's no of all the characters, Margaret can't be homophobic because she's not scared of anything.
That.
Would you like to keep my threat to you?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Genuinely, I love that
Oh.
logic.
What, you don't want my spare piece of paper? No.
It's so good.
Why?
I need it. I need that on a
Piece of
t-shirt.
She is stronger than homophobia.
Margaret is scared of nothing. Okay, so the rest of the three of you are still left on Queen Street, where all of the festival is set up. There's stalls still kind of bustling around. Some of the traffic has headed towards the community center to get to the after party. Sylvia's still, she's a little ways, but within sight of you guys. As you guys hear footsteps running up behind you. And Frankie looks panicked and says,
Frankie?
"Hey, sorry, I'm still pretty new to the island, and I don't know a lot of people. I need your guys' help."
Okay.
Yeah, what's up?
Looking around, seeing like nobody's within earshot. Spells is in danger.
Where's spells?
Again?
So okay. Let me try to. Okay, I'm gonna try to. Whew. We went to the ritual thing with that Cass, whatever
The
his
fraud.
name
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. Look, spells was really. I don't
Okay.
know.
Continue.
Okay.
He was saying that there was a ritual going on. I'm here for. I've done like Ouija boards and stuff, I guess, before, and it always seems made up, and that's what this felt like. But then something happened, and you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. I like honestly. I don't
Spit
know
it
how to
out.
okay.
Okay.
So
Pause. As someone with asthma, take a breath.
okay.
No, people with asthma are allergic to the air.
I'm not allergic to air, Mick.
Nixie.
I just can't breathe it very
That's
well.
why you have the portable scuba pump.
You just call my inhaler a portable scuba.
That's what it is.
This is a different
Wait, sweetheart, that's
conversation.
not how that works.
What?
That's not
I'm
how
getting
any
all
of that
panicked
works.
now. You're a mentor? Okay.
Tell me about it. They
Continue.
steal my clothes.
Sorry,
They
so
steal my
what-
clothes all the time.
Okay, so
That's
Right.
It was
Decisions
better
were
on me.
okay, so we were in the forest, and we were doing a ritual, and we had a circle, and there were candles, but there wasn't enough candles for all of us showing up. And Cass had to go back and get more candles, and then this other guy there, he was so mean.
Who
I
was
didn't like
it?
him at all. I don't know.
I know
don't know his
everyone
name.
here.
It started with an A or something. I don't know.
Aaron.
Andy?
I don't know who. Anyway, he's
Andy Warhol isn't actually here. That's Bill.
No, but he goes by it sometimes. You know him.
No, he's being held captive by my sister.
True.
Yeah.
But
we
what were you saying? Okay, so some guy
So
with
sorry,
A,
Frankie.
mean.
No one's being held captive.
and sorry. Yeah, I'm so concerned.
Don't worry about it.
Somehow this is feeling weirder than what just happened
No.
in the forest.
No.
Okay, sorry. So Cass left. This
Uh-huh.
guy was being a jerk, and he started just getting under Spell's nerves. And
Can I start
Spells
thinking
was
about absolute jerkwads that live here?
you can think of a bunch.
Okay.
But they're usually people who
Besides-
come off.
Besides Old Man Jenkins.
He's not actually.
He's not
actually
that
usually
much of a jerk.
He's
I
He's a
know.
product. He's a product of a different time, and also a dirt.
Okay,
He's
Margaret.
a sad, bitter man who lost his husband years ago and is still kind of seeking human connection in the world.
And getting mad at us for breaking windows.
Yes. I. This guy just kept saying things and just
Like what?
well Spells
I pull
Spells
out,
was trying to
out
show
a
off
little notebook.
about his knowledge of magic and saying that like he's super into this stuff and studies these things, and then this other guy was like
basics.
saying things to make it seem like he didn't know anything, and Spells felt like he had something to prove, and I told him
Can
he
you
didn't have anything to
describe
prove.
this guy to me?
I don't know. He has like
Was he flashy
Brown
with
hair.
blonde hair?
no, he has brown hair. I think it's hard to, I couldn't tell the color of his eyes. It was got dark but I don't know.
Average
He's like a
height.
few years older than us. Like he's not a teenager anymore. But he's not that old either. And he's
And Spells
Scale of me to
recognized?
Margaret.
Spells. I don't think Spells recognized him. But
Okay.
I just
What?
I don't know. Maybe he did.
I
And
love
maybe
you,
didn't
Mom.
like him.
But okay, so what happened then?
So they got kind of into a bit of a fight because this other guy kept prompting Spells into a fight, and I told him that he shouldn't. And Spells didn't even seem like the kind of person that would get into a fight, but this other guy seemed determined to get him into a fight, and Spells threw the first punch.
Spells punched someone?
Even I was surprised.
Spells can punch?
I guess so, and he hit this kid
Mr.
pretty
Game
hard,
Master.
and I don't know, I was a little impressed actually.
Do I know of any, like, aggression spells? Like,
Roll me a lore check, which is 2d6 for you.
does a movie night count?
I don't know what number that is.
I don't know either! Sorry, 2d6?
2d6. You're trying to roll for quick rolls. I think you're trying to roll a perfect 6, or is it a 5 or a 6? That's why I've got reference sheets.
That's not a great face.
Could I roll on the trouble table?
Or you can do 5 or 6.
Can I roll on the trouble table?
Are you sure?
I got a 3 and a 4, so...
That's still mixed results for a quick roll.
Okay.
I mean, you know enough magic that can affect the mind, but you don't know of like a specific spell that would force aggression.
What was in Balthazar's spell book that I had for a hot second before Mick's soul got taken?
You keep saying
There
that.
was some. I think there was more elemental magic. We had it written down.
Yeah, and then I erased it, and then I lost my character sheet.
That is right. I know there was a storm spell.
No, that's
because
mine.
you were already there.
Yeah, no. So I personally have storm and lightning, and then Grandma gave me gust and flood.
That's
I
right.
think he had bind and something else.
Was it not curse?
No, I have curse.
Oh,
No,
And
but
bind.
I know you do.
I think you're right. I think there was curse because it made sense because you already have curse too. Don't
Yeah,
you?
I got
so that
curse,
would have
yeah.
meant you would have been the only person without curse. So I think you got curse. On this
Okay.
one.
Because
I got
I
power
don't
word
have it
swear.
anymore. He took it back when we were in Demon Land,
Demonland.
where Margaret
Without having to like go through extensive
commanded a
amounts-
soul
Yeah.
out of a body.
without going through like
What, like it's
my
hard?
full.
Do you,
It
I
should
guess-
be.
I
Tell that to
guess-
my sixes, man.
I
It
guess,
should be.
I guess what I'm trying to ask is this something that I know Balthazar would be able to do, like causing, like, or would this be something like along the lines of a command spell, like what Margaret did with the soul, but like,
It's in the similar wheelhouse of like a command spell because it's something that can affect mood, it can affect mind, and it can affect stuff. So you know that kind of magic exists because you've had stuff. You know Balthazar had used that kind of magic before, but wasn't their specialty.
okay, he's more into like the dark stuff.
Yeah, a lot more into certain rituals and doing a lot of
Less microaggression, more aggression.
More macro aggression. Yes.
yeah.
Pay to win aggression.
Because you know a lot of Balthazar's tactics were long-term permanent rituals and enchantments.
Wait, what was the name of his what was the name of Balthazar's
Assistant?
essentially assistant? Yeah,
Oh,
Grady.
Grady, yes.
Is this something along Grady's wheelhouse?
What was Grady's physical? Are you wondering if this is Grady?
Yeah.
Let me just quickly go back to the last notes I had because I did write what Grady looked like, but I can't remember.
It's almost like it's been 7 months.
Grady was
It's
actually
actually-
even further. That was
it-
over a year ago.
Yeah.
because
Oh,
Grady was introduced
Grady
at
was in
Halloween
the
session.
Rocky Horror Picture Show one.
Oh.
The Stony Terror Image Production.
Sorry, the Sony Era Image Productions. So sorry. Makes you shiver with anticipation. I was gonna make them wait even longer.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna come back later in the session and say patient.
7 months later. Patient.
Me just in the Discord patient.
I believe Grady has blonde hair.
Circling back to things then.
I only have Grady Coville, Senior Apprentice of Balthazar in my notes.
What he's describing isn't entirely away from being like it's not impossible to be Grady, but it's not enough information to like pinpoint.
Okay.
It's very vague, and again, Frankie hasn't been around here and involved in a lot of stuff.
That's fair.
I will say though, spells met Grady at the party.
Was this someone that spells
Or at least was
knew
aware.
or didn't know?
Frankie said that he doesn't doesn't know. It wasn't getting a good feeling.
Okay.
So
So, wait, spells
So-
punched them and then what?
he tripped backwards and he hit the thing that I don't know. It was like a cylinder thing that Cass was using for the ritual.
Yeah.
And had in the center of the circle. And
Oh, the fake spirit box thing?
yeah,
Okay.
like a weird. I don't know. I don't remember what he called it. If it was a spirit box, and or a ghost cylinder.
Phylactery.
I don't think he said that. It
A
might be too many
doll?
syllables for him. Sorry, is that mean? Okay. Anyway.
I like you.
Okay, cool. That's gonna help me a lot because sorry. This is where I'm
Yeah.
getting to the part that makes no sense to
Okay.
me.
Okay.
It's okay. I live with
touched it,
Nick.
and like, these, it's like smoke came out of it.
Okay.
In, like spirals.
Mm-hmm.
It went around his leg.
Did he get sucked into the thing?
Did he get
He
possessed?
started like convulsing and shaking, and then he collapsed on the ground, and then myself and another girl that was there rushed in and we grabbed it. We pulled it off of him. I mean, I was smart enough and I grabbed a stick because I didn't want to touch that thing, and we were able to get it in through the smoke and pull it away, and it took a lot of work. In fact, it kind of almost broke the stick to get it off of him. But now he's unresponsive, and he's just... I don't know
Oh
what's
my god, I
happening.
think spells lost their soul.
Oh wow, like mentor, like mentee.
You keep saying that. I don't have any memory of that ever happening to
That's
me.
fine. Everyone else does.
Whatever you say.
Well, let's go put it back in.
I'm glad that you guys believe me because it sounds crazy, but like I saw it. I don't know. It's making me think maybe magic is real.
Don't worry about that right now. But how are you
All
for
four of us
cardio?
look at the camera.
How are you for cardio, though?
I mean, I run.
Okay, good. You're running back there with us.
We're running.
Cool. I'm gonna need a.
Okay,
Get up.
piggyback. Let's go.
Yes.
Oh, if you're.
Demonic Bolt is asking about if there's a Sweetness Discord server. There is not there, but there is, however, a Whose Rolls It Anyway server. I don't have the link to invite to that.
Yes,
so I'm
you
referring
can.
to you.
If you find in the About page, if it's working on the app, because I haven't tested it yet. But if you scroll far enough down, there should be a picture of my face, shaven, that you can click on. That will give you a link to join the Whose Rolls It Anyway Discord server. Thanks for bringing that up, and I'm happy to welcome you. If you're not already in there, for anyone else who's already there, hop on in. I know everyone here is, but
We have to be.
yes, because that's where we organize these games.
Well,
Okay,
you
so we're
notice-
going back there.
Nervous just put the
Oh,
link in the chat. So.
Even better, thank you.
Perfect.
Oh,
Thank you, Nervous.
Oh, cool. I was literally just about to post the link.
Perfect. Nermis is great, and also just hey, while you're also scrolling through that, don't forget that we have our incentives and donations for the BC Children's Hospital.
For the children.
For
This
the
is what
children.
we're playing here today for anyone who is just tuning in.
For the children.
For the children! Okay. Yeah, I also just said I just ran all the way here. I need to catch my breath, and I've been talking a lot right now, and I'm a little
Okay, do you know how
winded,
to
and I'm,
skateboard?
trying to...
Do you know how to skateboard?
We have a skateboard because I've got asthma and I can't run.
I kind of...
I say
Okay,
Margaret's
but, like,
back
isn't this
already.
Smith takes out their longboard. Get on and hold on to my shoulders.
You wouldn't have them with you right now?
Okay.
You good? Okay. You guys are kind of going, thinking, oh no, we do have the skateboards. They helped us before, but we just lent them out recently to Glenn and a couple of his friends, and don't think he's returned them yet. You could run to Glenn, but his place is in the opposite direction of where you are.
Gosh darn Glenn.
Okay, we're just gonna have to run it.
Okay.
Hop on
Okay.
Margaret's back.
I guess we're gonna have to.
Left.
Okay.
Left.
And you
left.
hear
Right. Left.
you hear revving in the distance.
What?
Motorized vehicles, I should specify, are incredibly rare on Roseville Beach.
Not to mention loud.
We all look
Very
in the
loud.
direction.
There's other people kind of looking, like, what in the world is going on?
Who has a
Where is
motorized
there a motorized vehicle?
A motorized vehicle.
A motorized
Automobile.
vehicle.
And it's pulling up, and you see the front light of a Harley Davidson
Is it Michael?
Is that Ideala?
pulling into sight.
Michael!
As we welcome Michael
Oh no, it's
to the
worse.
scene.
Of course Michael has Harley Davidson.
Michael, you.
I can't remember.
You
Somewhere
right?
I have a note of the exact model of Harley Davidson.
Of course you do.
What is your deal?
Hey, look, it was an
Sorry,
important...
it's been 7 months.
Oh, that's
What
fair.
is your deal?
That's fair. It was just an important note that I need to remember what model of Harley Davidson it was.
Right, yeah.
So, hello.
Alex, I see you. Snack that smiles back. Children.
Oh no.
Family-friendly stream.
What?
What?
Michael, you. Wait. How many people can fit on that?
What version of Michael is this? Is this Fish
Saya,
Michael?
are you finished describing my approach?
Is this Fish Michael or Cool Michael?
He pulls right up next to you.
on Margaret's back.
And he, I'm assuming wearing a helmet and like pulls the
Oh, yeah,
classic
it's like
goggles
this.
up over.
Safety first.
And I will say, as he pulls up, there's a sidecar attached to it. And turning to look at you guys sitting in the sidecar, also wearing a specially made helmet and goggles,
Dog. Oh my god.
you see Napoleon!
Napoleon!
Napoleon the Great Dane sitting in the
Wait,
sidecar.
who can understand him this doesn't?
Everyone, roll me a d6!
Roll.
Michael
Actually, I'm just
with
gonna have
foot.
one of you roll me a d6. You were the last one, I think, in communication, so Nick, roll me a d6.
Okay.
Oh, that's not Mick.
5.
That's you.
Damn.
I don't think I've ever been able to understand this dog yet.
You have not been the chosen one.
No!
Everyone else is, roar, roar,
It's
roar.
okay.
And it's like, oh, chosen one. Hello.
It's okay, I'm more of a
You're
cat
the chosen
person.
one now.
Hi, Napoleon.
Hi, Margaret.
I heard you all need to get somewhere fast.
How many of us can fit on that?
I don't know how many
Safely?
people. Probably.
So
You know what?
you can
One
you
second.
can definitely fit at least 2 people, 3 people crammed into the sidecar, and then yourself and one other person comfortably. If you're getting creative, you might be able to unsafely fit everyone on board.
I can sit on the handlebars.
Margaret pushes Michael clean off the microphone.
Get out.
Oh, well, hey! Careful on this thing. It's a fine model.
What
Yeah,
version
and your
of
timing
Michael
belts are
you?
off. Get it fixed. Anyway.
Margaret does a wheelie with
Okay.
everyone.
Top of the
As you like,
sidecar.
start to put, like, Michael just immediately removes the keys. Hold on a second.
What Michael is this?
It's Michael.
Michael.
He's wearing like a biker jacket with like a.
Oh, so this
Like-
is
like,
this
this
is
helmet and
Greaser
goggles.
Michael. Okay.
This is Michael.
I mean, hey, go grease lightning.
Burning
This is
up quarter
greasy
Okay.
mile.
Michael.
Ignoring the fact that you just somehow know that we need a ride.
He's weird. We don't know his deal.
Yeah, you see,
And he just like
focus on that.
motions towards the dogs. Like, he seemed to be guiding me here.
Oh,
Margaret
that's
will like,
okay.
will,
Never
like
mind.
lean
I'm
over
on
to
board
you
now.
and be like,
We have to check our things for bugs when we get back. Oh,
One
yeah,
sec.
will do. Where's...
Mick is gonna crawl onto
Yeah.
the seat.
Margaret, I promise you, it was the dog that brought me here.
The dog's a spy.
Mick is sitting on the seat now behind you, holding, being like, "What are we waiting for?
I told him to come here.
That's
We
a
deal
lot
with
of
weirder
money.
stuff every day, almost."
You are chosen one. Let's go.
The bear.
I'll hop out and I'll run with
We
you.
dealt with that weird bear. Like, this is almost normal compared to it. And there was the triangle.
Napoleon will hop.
Pyramid?
Okay.
Triangle?
Obelisk.
Obelisk.
okay, actually,
Okay.
yeah, that's a great point.
Yeah.
I can
Yeah.
understand dog right now, so it's
You
like,
can understand dog?
you can't.
No!
Have you
I thought you all could.
No! I'm a
I
cat
could at
person
the
and my
time.
cat has an asthma demon inside of it!
Just like you.
Exactly. Maybe I'm just
There is
possessed.
only one chosen one.
You must be so hard being allergic to
At
the
a
air.
time.
But we can't focus on that right now. We
Oh.
need to go.
Sorry, it feels like it's been like
Missing
7
Annie.
months or something. I forgot about that.
Wait, which direction did Annie go?
The
in?
other way!
The other way?
Yeah.
Okay, do you think that we should go and get Annie first, or should
Yes!
Roll me
I do have a
Roll
limited
me
number of
2d6.
amount of
Mm.
passenger space on this vehicle.
what if
No.
You guys are having a really wonderful conversation, taking your time walking.
what if
here?
one or two of us go get Annie and the other of us go ahead, and then Michael can come back for the rest?
That
I
feels
don't
like
like
a
that.
really big
I w-
split.
I would prefer whoever comes with me to be able to explain to me along the way what exactly is happening.
I can do that.
Thank you.
Napoleon is like chasing his tail, going, "Okay, are we gonna go? Are we gonna run? Are we gonna run?"
I really think
What
we should
if
track
we
down
send
Annie first.
Napoleon to get Annie?
Ooh, oh, okay, Napoleon.
Huh?
You know Annie?
Uh-huh.
Find her.
Oh, okay.
And then
Wait.
find the
Ears
very...
perk up in like radar mode and just turning.
Does Napoleon understand me?
She's
Probably
with Tyler.
not. You're a
I go
cat
find
person.
Tyler. He's
Oh,
good.
she's
He's
a
good
cat.
dog man. And goes like bolting off down the street.
All right, let's go.
Okay, cool.
All right.
Napoleon,
On
bring
the
her
way,
to
let's
us!
go.
Okay, then everyone, please distribute your weight.
I'm in the sidecar.
Frankie's uncomfortable, going like, "I've never ridden on a bike before. Okay, this is gonna be new."
Let's get going. You
Don't
better
worry,
all do
everyone.
some magic to try and move us.
I can't make that joke. I'm sorry.
I have gust.
Everyone can pile on
Mm-hmm.
and safely but surprisingly quickly race your way to the forest. Annie, you and Tyler still having a conversation, walking in the direction of the festival. You kind of getting closer. You can see the lights of the. They've got like some floodlights and that to keep it all lit, so it's very well telegraphed as to where you're heading towards.
Yeah, so like Def Leppard is like not as good as Led Zeppelin, but you know.
That's strong opinions here. And as you guys are chatting, you hear the
Hi, Napoleon.
Oh, hey, Napoleon. What are you doing here? Oh, okay. Okay. It seems like your friend's in trouble.
Who?
What's that? Oh, he's stuck in the forest? Okay.
Spells is stuck in the forest? Oh no!
Let's go, boy. This is what this joke was born for. There was this moment.
We've been waiting over a year for this, folks.
Legitimately, yes.
With that information, I think we take off running.
Yeah, Tyler's gonna run with you, and Napoleon's gonna be running beside you, tongue hanging out of his mouth, just having the time of his life, running. It will take a bit, and then Tyler's gonna go like, hey, since you're kind of being open about things, I'm just saying there is a way you can get there faster than me.
But I don't want to leave you.
It's okay. I can get there.
Okay.
Don't worry. Napoleon can show me. Yeah, I can show you the way. Is all he's hearing. You hear.
Since we're being open, I'm like, what I'm saying is I'm not sure that Ronald Reagan's best for the country. You know, like, economic policy is like what, trickle down. What are we? Water? Why are we applying hydrodynamics to economics, man?
Tyler's had a long time to like study these socioeconomic
7 months.
structures.
7 whole months. Yeah.
That's what he's been doing.
He's been in that alley for 7 months.
Just waiting. He didn't want to move to disturb Annie, just sitting still.
He's been researching
For
trickle-down
7.
economics.
For 7 months.
Oh no. Yeah.
Annie will stop running, and then she'll take a look around, make sure no one else is watching, and
He's gonna be running and just yell up as you're flying overhead. It's okay. I'll see you there.
I miss having 4 legs.
I miss being a werewolf.
So I don't know where in the forest they are, but I'm gonna go to the edge of the forest and just try to find.
As you're
Follow the
flying
sound of motor
over,
vehicle.
yeah, you get
Yeah.
over it. You can hear a motorized vehicle going.
So right before we move beyond,
Oh.
there was a donation. Strong Style King says something doesn't seem right.
Yo!
In between the cracks of reality, something has let its voice wash over the island.
What?
Its
No.
cadence differs for each person with gifts which bend reality,
What?
encouraging them to give in to temptation, assert dominance, and perhaps serve themselves. If they confront the voice, it only responds, "Do you know the digits of pi?" Pi spelt P-Y.
3.14 is as far as I know.
Okay.
Thank you, Strong Style King, for
What
the
does
wonderful
that-
donation. That this is ominous and terrifying.
What does
and
that mean?
we are going to find out what this means very shortly.
What do you mean?
What do you mean?
Be afraid.
No, I don't have my giant Barbie head D28.
I can't be. I'm not homophobic.
Yeah! Margaret's not afraid of everything! And Margaret's teaching me everything!
Yes, you're still afraid of something.
very scared
You're
of
not Margaret. I'm so sorry.
I'm trying my best.
Thank you for the donation. And oh boy, Let's
I'm
see.
terrified.
You're doing your part. Yes, exactly. That's the
My
problem.
part.
Oh no. Okay. Just like a process here. Don't worry. We'll come in. You hear a motorized vehicle
Huh?
on the streets below you.
And at least one person, like, nervously screaming as they're walking off.
It's Frankie.
Yes, Frankie.
And a somewhat almost surly Michael voice yelling at them to be careful not to scratch it.
I think I would fly above undetected, but just make sure it's actually them.
Yeah, you can kind of.
And there's a bird up there.
Wow. It's one.
What's?
Just behind them so they can't see me, you know?
Yeah, fair.
I love crows.
I like spoons.
I'm gonna go. I'm leaving.
Trains.
It's been fun, guys. Legitimately, I have to go to the bathroom.
That's
Oh, okay,
understandable.
fair.
You're excused.
Thanks.
For now.
I didn't ask.
Yeah, you can swoop in and see that it's your friends.
Okay.
And they're heading in the same direction you're going,
Yeah.
clearly towards the forest.
Because flying's faster, I will fly until we get there.
Yeah, you're able to scout ahead in the general direction. You can piece together where the forest is. Also, you were part of the group earlier when you heard about the
cult.
yeah, and the ritual that was going on. So you at least kind of know what forest it's in.
Okay.
Are you going to? So how far ahead are you going to scout? Are you going to try to go all the way to the forest?
Yeah, I'll try to go all the way to the forest.
Give.
Sorry. Interrupt. Wheel Girl is asking how long we'll be streaming for. Probably another
Few hours. At least a couple hours.
Yeah.
We should go to like what 10-ish.
Yeah. Enough to reach the next cliffhanger, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much here. You're able to get into the forest. Roll me a probably be perception check, so 2d6 because of your eyesight as a bird.
Could I also use my tracking skills?
With your spy background?
Usually you just need 2d6 for a for a quick roll.
Just a quick roll. That's a 4.
4 mixed results. You get into the general direction, but it is really difficult to find anything in the forest without the specific direction. It's vast, and you didn't know how deep in, how far away they were moving. You're looking around for any kind of light source, and it's really difficult to place in here.
Okay.
I found snacks in Michael's motorcycle.
However, kind of as you're starting to comb back and
dog
forth,
treats.
you find one of the roads that go through the forest, and off, still on, walking down the road as you pass by, you see Cass Urban walking with a handful of candles.
Who's Cass again?
Cass Urban is one of the owners of Violet Flame, who was recruiting and
He's the
hosting a
leader of
ritual.
the occult shop.
Oh, right.
yes.
Okay. I will, when I see him walking, I'll let him pass, drop down, come back, and then follow, but at a distance.
Absolutely. You're able to kind of stalk along. There's kind of like that moment you're walking down, he's sort of muttering under his voice. You can't hear what he's saying. You're keeping to the bushes, watching where you go. And you crack a stick by accident. And he stops and turns around, looks and goes, huh, gnarly. And keeps going. The rest of you get to the edge of the forest, and Frankie says, "Okay, so we can take the road, or I ran through. I ran through the bushes in this general direction here. I kind of just knew the direction of town and ran that way.
Let's run it.
Oh, okay. Follow me. I think I can remember the way." he starts booking into the forest. It's up to you if you want to take your motorcycle with you or if you want to leave it on the edge of the
How
forest.
wide is the pathway here?
The pathway would be... because there's no real roads.
It's like they're kind of like walking path.
Yeah, if you took the path direction, you could fit your motorcycle on it, and it'll be a little uneven. It's generally walking path.
Do you want to off-road your motorcycle?
That's what I'm just saying. Is like Michael might actually like just after everyone's out, just will reach down, take a moment to disconnect the sidecar, and then just hop on the bike and just kind of catch up to them after disconnecting that. So it can fit down the walkway fairly easy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Locking tight.
You absolutely can. Yeah, it'll take you a couple minutes and they get ahead, but then if you're just taking the pathway in, Frankie's gonna see you kind of going, it's not too far off the path, but there's not a lot of light. I told the girl there to just stay nearby, and watch
I can make
over
some light to help them find us.
I was also
Cool.
about to just cast lightning on like the tip of my wand, just to have a little ball of lightning.
It might be a little difficult to maintain, but I will let you do so if you wish to do a little bit more difficult of a
Yeah,
check. But I definitely know that you can cast light. Just give me the cantrip check. 2d6.
Also, the motorbike has a headlight.
Oh, that is true.
A 4.
It works. It's not as bright as you want it, but it's working. You can light up.
what do you want me to roll?
You're going to be rolling.
I have the sorcery skill.
You're rolling 4d6 on the magic and scared table.
And the scared.
Generally, when you're casting full magic, you're always rolling on at least the magic and scared because there's always a chance that magic could go wrong.
Cool. 6 on the magic.
Smart.
I'm gonna do a 3 on the scared. Because my other 2 are 2s.
Should have this like all in front of me, but I ran out of space behind here.
Quick puff of the aspen inhaler.
Portable scuba tank.
It's going to spark out further, and you're realizing like this is not like it's not good, and it gives you startle. So you take on 1 scared effect of the jitters. Just baseline. Okay, wait. Okay, as long as you're holding, I'm gonna say as long as you're maintaining the spell effect, it will go away as soon as within minutes of getting rid of the.
Cozard, if I mess this up, the whole forest will burn down.
Yeah, it's gonna. You're nervous because maintaining this magic could zap any of your friends and knock them unconscious.
Get over here, Mick.
Nick is going extra fast, seeing this bright light.
Frankie's guiding you guys through the forest.
Is Frankie not concerned about the lightning?
He's looking at you guys. It takes him a bit to kind of notice. He's like, wow, that's a unique flash. What?
It's a taser!
Why are you using a taser? I don't understand.
For light source.
It's French.
It's very loud.
Sorry, as it's like crackling away, even like Michael just like catches up and like slowly pulls it beside you, just like eyeing up the light, and just like it flashes the
Listen,
headlight.
I
on
only
the
have storm,
light
lightning,
again.
gust, and flood. What do you want from me?
As you guys are progressing up the path, it's taking a little bit, but you guys are you're going quick. You start to hear the motorized vehicle coming up behind you. Are you pushing it, or because like it will take you longer to push it if you're rushing?
I was keeping it going, like especially since they're all kind of running. I was especially once we get
a light jog.
once we get sight on like where people are, he might rev ahead a little bit, but
yeah, you're able to keep alongside, but it's loud. So you hear it coming up behind you.
it's old Harley Davidson. It's loud.
Cass takes a few minutes and he doesn't hear right away.
I'm gonna turn around and run back to them.
How
and
high is he?
not high right now.
How zooted.
Also, sorry, I do want to point out, Strong Style King, that is how do you have a weirdly apt emote for lightning right now?
I think it's a hand.
Is it a hand?
I think
Okay, it
it's
looks
a
like on
hand.
my little screen it looks like lightning.
Yeah, it's a hand.
Okay, it's still weirdly apt.
Oh yeah, the skeleton
Yeah.
hand.
On his fingies.
Wow.
It's a hand.
Terrifying.
Okay.
I love it. Very hag-esque.
I'm gonna
You can turn around.
turn and run back to them and
You guys hear footsteps coming from ahead of you, and Annie's running.
Annie?
shh, shh. Cass is up ahead. Turn it off.
Wow, the crickets are so loud tonight. That's crazy. Man.
Do I
like-
zap him?
And just Michael just are you sure that'll be necessary?
I got a yes and I got a no.
Angel and devil.
Do I listen to mom or do I listen to the person I never listened to?
Michael just kind of looks like nods and then turns it off and just but like he doesn't really make much attempt to sneak. He just like steps to the side and starts pushing it.
I could zap him.
Okay, I'm not good with my feelings, so we can talk about it later. But right now, we know Napoleon told me that Spells is in trouble, and Cass is ahead, and he's holding candles.
Oh, that's fine.
We also have Frankie.
Yeah.
Hi, Frankie.
Hi, Annie. Cool.
We should go.
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah,
Mika's
alright.
gonna start running.
yeah, just in case you don't know, Spells is fully unconscious right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Cass,
And there seems to be weird
Kind
like
of did something?
It's okay.
magic things going on.
They're
Well-
really good at magic.
We'll handle
Yeah.
it.
What?
I'm so good at my taser.
I mean,
It's
if we
fine.
need
It's a
violence,
taser, Annie.
What?
if we need violence, Mick just pulls the top of their wand off and there's a knife in it.
Why is that scarier than you knowing magic?
That's French. That's insane.
And the other end is a pen. It's really helpful.
Oh, mine's a pen too.
Wait, we're
journalism.
getting distracted.
Right.
I thought you were honest because you were holding your wand out, and it was.
It's a taser.
It's a taser. Okay, let's go.
It's a French taser.
And he takes off quietly down the path.
French taser.
It's a French taser.
You guys,
Sacre bleu.
are you still trying to stay like out of sight of Cass?
Do I zap him or do I not? With my taser.
As you're thinking about whether you should take him out or not, he stops in the pathway and turns around and sees all of you guys. and
I
goes,
throat punch him.
I need you to roll.
Can I tase him?
I'm gonna assume
Can I tase him out of fear?
you're gonna be rolling on the goal, injured and scared,
Okay.
because there's always a chance of
French
any of those
taser.
happening in physical combat.
So 3 6s. Okay.
So you're gonna be getting it's 1, 2, 3.
Good. Thank you.
Forgot that you. Okay. 66 to do so.
6d6.
Wee.
You're you're kind of.
I'm also tough, stubborn, and intimidating. Does that?
Yeah, I gave you
Right.
your background and both skills.
Okay, good,
for
okay.
getting extra dice for
All
that
right.
because hey, Margaret's terrifying.
What? She thinks the guy's a threat right now. I'm sorry. And then he turns around and sees her. Oh no.
How many sixes are there?
Oh no.
0. What do you have?
You're gonna love this.
Do you fail? What did you do?
No.
How many 2s did you get?
1 6,
Okay.
Okay.
1 4,
Okay.
1 2. So sorry. Which tables am I rolling on again?
So goal,
Right.
injury, and scared.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to remind you. So goal is the only way to get a perfect success with no complications is a perfect 6.
Right.
Then a 4 or 5 is, I think is it 3,
Mixed
4,
results,
5?
kind of. Yeah.
Is mixed results, and then under some kind of thing goes wrong. On both scared and injury, 5 and a 6 are you're fine.
Right.
4 and under, you gain a condition under that
Oh
category.
yeah. Okay. So 6 will go towards my goal.
Okay.
The 4.
Scared stays with you. Injury is physical.
So
Scare
there,
can be cleared a little easier than injury can.
yeah, you can clear a minor scare by just taking a moment to breathe.
It's okay. She has battery acid in the flask.
I mean, yeah, quite frankly, I think we've done that before. If you just take a swig from one of your flasks,
Yeah,
you could
just-
clear a minor scare.
Okay.
But-
So I will put the 4 on the injury table, and then
Okay.
the 2 on the scared table.
Okay, so you he turns around and he's like, "Whoa, hey guys, how's it going?" So you punch, but you didn't support it properly, and
Right.
your thumb was kind of like hanging out too far, so you actually kind of like it hurts a bit. You're gonna have to like stretch it a
Ah,
little
my
bit.
form's off. It's like it's been 7 months since I punched it.
I'll say if you have to punch anyone in the next like narrative half an hour,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna lose a dice for it.
Okay.
But it should clear up.
It's okay, I have the
after
first
a
aid
little bit
skill.
of moving. However, you punch him square in the throat, and he just kind of stops.
Right in
collapses
the trachea.
backwards. You might have killed this man, and you're kind of nervous because you're not. You've murdered before. You
Allegedly.
It's allegedly.
It's
This has
alleged.
an audience, and this is not something you need to deal with right now.
Sorry, I'm allergic
So-
to being perceived by men.
So your heart skips a beat for a second. Did you just murder this man?
I'm gonna check if he's alive.
Yeah, you can check.
Cool.
Can Michael just kind of like shake his head, kick down the kickstand on his bike, and assist?
I'm not gonna make you roll for it because it's part of your background, and it's
Okay.
just a quick, simple. You can check for a pulse without real huge risk
Cool.
of failure.
I have this prepped in case I need a
Still alive.
defibrillator.
He's still alive. He's out, but he is still breathing lightly. It's a little labored from being punched in the throat. But you
got
do
him
check
right
first
in
to
the
make sure that the
trachea.
Adam's apple is not inverted.
Okay.
That's a real thing that can happen. It's terrifying. Don't do that.
2 on goal, Margaret ain't scared and too tough. I did consider doing that, to be fair.
Just Margaret has her own rules for this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
The new edition of the book is just like subsect Margaret's rule set.
There's one
Oh my
character.
god,
one character
imagine if
only.
we got added to the
Actually,
book,
that would be a
guys.
really
That'd be
cool,
so
like...
fun.
I might start doing that, actually. I don't care how badly I mess up. I'm too tough, and and I'm not homophobic.
Stubborn! May I remind, stubborn!
Yeah. Anyway, sorry.
So I don't
He's
need
alive.
to dip.
You
Do you-
don't need to defibrillate him.
Do you announce that to the group?
You didn't kill him. Yes.
You just punched out Cass?
I almost shocked him.
Oh,
I'm
wow,
going
okay.
to put lightning away.
And clearly, I need to work on my form. You know, just...
Can I say that during this, Mick was just dragging Frankie, still like not stopping too much and going, "They're gonna handle it. We shouldn't be around for this."
Just in the background. Just...
And just
Margaret, can I see your hand?
Can I check the
You can check the joints.
dislodging of the thumb?
Yeah, you can. It's a little. It's definitely
Can I-
dislocated. Yeah, you can
Back
you can
in?
snap it back in. This will take a. Let's do 66. No, 5d6 because of your current. No, you just put away your lightning.
I just put away
Okay,
my
you
lightning.
can
I
do
have no more
66.
jitters.
On just the goal and.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a lot of ones. That's a lot of ones. Sorry, the goal and what?
Just the goal table. I'm just gonna leave it at the goal table.
Just 4.
You pop it in,
Remember how I used to roll a bunch of 6s?
But it did-
What happened to that?
Remember that Halloween session where we rolled so many 6-6-6s?
Yeah,
And then the second half of that session, not.
Remember how I got knocked out? Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember how I
Good
had the
times. You can
first-
watch it on
first
the
W?
Next YouTube channel.
Remember how I in the first half successfully jimmied a door open with a fish, and in the second half failed to jimmy another door open with a fish.
Yeah.
And remember, if you'd like to see this as a complete success, you could also do a donation to
Yeah.
help the children's
Yes.
hospital.
For the children.
Yes.
Yeah.
How much is that one? That one's the 15, the
Have
10.
it.
I know, but I don't have it memorized.
I have it right in front of me if I looked forward.
What is it?
You can add an extra dice for as simple as $5.
Right, just
Or you
$5.
can you can just do $25 for something doesn't seem right here and just like auto.
You can
just
also
write it.
donate to cause pain and fear. That is
Yes.
correct.
Yes. You can donate the $15 for choosing either the troubled insult or scared table and just force them to.
Do you
take
want to
one.
ruin our lives? Good.
If you want to make me eat a lot of sour candy, donate $30.
No, he likes
You
that.
know
Don't
who
do
you
that.
are,
He likes
and
that.
you
No.
know that I'm stronger than you at
I would
that.
be disappointed if we got through this entire stream and someone didn't eat
Without
something.
I'm
my
kidding.
toxic waste that is sitting here that has a mystery flavor and everything for $30.
That you're gonna have 3 of?
I will if someone donates 30 and has no remorse or pity upon me and say take 3, I will do it. Otherwise my standard will be 2. But call me out, attack me, do it. Come on. I dare you.
On live
I
stream?
dare
Okay.
you.
So on Halloween, you rolled a ton of 6s. World's already on fire. Let's see how this works out.
Yeah, it's a
Also, I will just throw out there, chat. I do have, we do have some donations that have come in as cash donations from various customers here in the store. That if chat is willing to vote on a particular thing, we don't have tons this time.
Don't
we do have some.
don't we have some
There's-
fun leftover money from Nick and I swearing?
Oh.
That was all used up in 2024's campaign. This is
okay.
now the 2025
Oh,
Sweet
yeah.
Name's Knickknacks Extra Life campaign.
Okay.
So
Also,
I'm just saying
in your
there is at least
failure-
enough for one toxic waste
in your
sour
mixed
thing.
results
Yeah.
here. Roll me a d6.
I'm half deaf, Josiah. What are you saying?
Roll me a d6.
Roll a d6.
Thanks, Nick. Oh, 1,
Roll it like a d6.
5.
Roll me another d6.
6. Opposite ends of the spectrum.
So you don't break my hand, but
You lose feeling in your thumb.
I lose a finger temporarily.
You accidentally said it, but it's turned around somehow.
Ow.
You hear a familiar voice in your head go, "Oh dear, it wouldn't take much to just break it."
Grandma?
And in your quick moment, you snap Margaret's thumb into place, and then just dislocate it again
Oh, that's good. Ow!
as you give in
Everyone
to the temptation of a voice in your head.
You mean schizophrenia?
What? Sorry.
Pie.
Is Pie my grandma?
Are you confronting this voice?
Yeah. What?
Recite the digits of pi.
3.14.
I'm gonna need more than that, dear.
5.
Incorrect. That's when you hear the snap.
Oh.
Ow! 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 Ow!
I'm sorry, Margaret. You still have an injury condition right now.
You were so close.
What are the digits of Pi?
Who cares about the digits of pi? What about the digits on my hand?
While they're doing this, Annie would run ahead with Nick and Frankie.
Also, sorry. Yes, Will Girl's asking if she can have a sour candy as a birthday gift.
Ooh.
Chat.
I think.
I'm assuming Demonic Bolt, by the
No.
looks of that, is a little bit on board with this. Chat, can we get at least one more?
I think
One
that's
more?
Chelsea from Con.
Oh,
That
it
is.
So
It is. And
we
I will
love Chelsea.
say if we're gonna get a chant going, that will be what will make me take 3. But of course I will eat a sour candy just for you, Chelsea. And I appreciate you being here and
Pick one.
harming me. Yeah.
Yeah. The
Cool.
Only one?
And yes, quite frankly, thank you so much for all of your encouragement.
there we go.
Chelsea.
Strong Style King says he thirds the motion. So,
That is
yeah.
why I currently have toxic waste instead of my normal radioactive candy. I guess this means if I have enough people saying it, I'm gonna have. Do you guys want one?
No.
Would you like one?
How
you like-
sour is it?
They're
They're
very sour.
decently sour. Like
Snap.
a lemon, but slightly worse.
I'll take one.
Can I have 3 if you're
I'm
having
not
3?
afraid of Jack.
I'll just do one. Let's see.
Josiah, cheers!
Josiah, you're doing 3?
I'm gonna do.
Caution! There's a caution on the back of this. Caution!
Under your chair.
Consuming more than one
almost
within a
stepped on.
brief time may cause
Don't worry about that.
irritation
The bleeding.
to mouth.
Oh, don't worry about
Sensitive
bleeding.
individuals should not consume this product.
So Josiah, 3, right?
No!
3, right?
I'm so done.
3,
Oh my god, it says sensitive. I thought you said.
Yeah.
3. Yes.
Let's do it, Max. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Okay.
Crossing out.
Whenever
I'm gonna
you're
get
ready, I'm
mine
set.
ready, and then.
Chat,
That's
feel,
right.
Nope.
All right,
Dude,
guys. If you're
again?
just tuning in,
I got
and
it. I didn't.
Chat, feel
didn't
free to
lose it.
call me a wuss. I hate sour things. I'm not
I'm
hurting
making sure
myself
I'm-
in this way.
I'm
That's
taking
fair.
a lemon one for sure, and
Yes.
an apple. But I'm curious about what the
Find a
cherries
mystery
like.
flavor.
I didn't see any yet, but there is.
Find one.
Oh,
Pass it to me. I'll find it for you.
That was alright.
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
For the
Cheers.
kids.
Mystery flavor. I
Oh,
threw,
take a moment.
I threw a mystery flavor at you. It's behind you.
Oh.
Am I just eat?
Mm-mm.
Oh, that's a lot.
Pick 'em up.
Did I eat the right candy?
Yeah. They're just wusses.
Wow.
Oh,
So yeah, please donate so we can eat more of these.
Mm.
What flavor do you guys have?
I had a lemon.
You doing okay, Becky?
Apple.
For the kids.
Oh, apple.
For the
Happy
kids.
birthday. We'll go.
Happy birthday!
Happy
birthday.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
I'm perfectly fine.
Same.
You have to DM like it's totally normal. I have to DM like it's totally normal.
Mm-hmm.
I have
Continue
black cherry.
DMing.
It's really bad.
Do you want mystery flavor?
Nope.
He's not.
Do you want to figure out what mystery is?
Nope.
I'll figure that out on the next round.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So, you were saying.
There you go.
Nick, if you're looking
He's
for
not
mystery
dead.
flavor, it's in a white package.
Mm.
Ooh.
He's not dead.
Mm-hmm.
Not dead. My hand,
Your hand's broken.
a little bit.
It's dislocated. It's not broken.
Okay, when I taught you how to do this, I didn't think you would do it on me.
I don't know what happened.
You don't know what happened?
I don't know what came over me.
You
I
don't
am
know what happened.
So sorry.
It's weird.
You don't know what happened?
There was a voice in my head,
There was a voice in your head.
And-
Okay,
and it told me to do bad things, and I did bad things.
I told you to go to a therapist about this. We need you to get you to a professional. This is not normal. Trust me.
It could have been Booback.
Given who?
Booback, the asthma demon.
Oh,
It's
right.
called backwards.
Bebop.
Booback.
Bebop.
Yeah.
It's cobweb backwards.
Yeah.
So we head up ahead of them.
I think God's having a problem.
Yeah, but has Bebop ever told you to break my
He
hand?
hasn't really talked to me that much. This
What is-
sounded like an old lady.
An old lady.
Can
Really?
you command an old lady out of my head?
I mean, I can command most people. Can I? Can I attempt to?
Did you have a word of power?
Say,
Yeah,
recite,
A word of power.
recite the digits of pi. Then maybe.
Yes.
What word of power would you use?
Command.
Command.
Are you commanding on?
The voice
You're trying to
inside.
command the voice.
The voice inside Morrigan's
You're
head
gonna
that told her to break my hand.
You're going. Okay. You need to be able to know the subject that you are commanding, unfortunately. And a voice inside the head could be a lot of things. At this point, it's very similar to like when you try to reach out and command. Sorry, it's coming back on me. Through the phone.
Oh, right. Okay. Now I get it.
I was one number off. It's a 1 and then a 5. I looked it up.
So the three of us head on ahead.
Continuing down the pathway.
Ooh, I was giving him a break.
Oh, I was thinking I want to take more. They're tasty and sweet.
Hey, do you want to
My
fill
tongue
this?
feels like sandpaper.
Hey.
Try
Josiah,
50 in a row.
Josiah, do you want to fill this back up?
Your tongue bleeds.
Hey, 3 over here.
Yeah. Fill that up with your tears again. Thank you.
There you go.
Oh, thank
I
you.
should get you some more.
There you go.
Happy
Lord.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Wheel Girl. I hope you're happy with yourself.
In honor of your birthday, I'll have one extra just for you.
The mystery flavors bubblegum.
You hurt Josiah forever. I
I
hope
don't
you think you're clever.
The center is definitely really bad.
It is?
Oh.
Yeah, you crack it open. It's a.
I'm pretty sure the mystery flavors bubblegum.
Oh. Why? That's awful.
Sorry, spoilers, but
Mystery solved.
Oh.
hooray!
So,
What do I get? Do I get to command the voice inside Morgan's head?
I'll give you a prize for later.
Oh.
Oh.
An extra roll or something.
Oh, okay.
We'll see.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah. Well,
So,
now my hand.
Continuing down the road. What do you do with cats?
Oh, right. He's.
Oh, right. He's still there. Right.
He's
okay.
still there.
He didn't cease to exist.
I mean, Michael will turn to Morgan. And say, Does he need to go to the hospital?
He's breathing.
Does he need to go to the hospital?
There's not really a hospital. There's
Man, you
There's a
can walk it
clinic.
off.
a medical center, which I work at.
You can't tell by the fact that I dislocated Margaret's thumb. Sorry.
to do that.
Margaret taught me to do a lot of things. Never thought I'd do them on her. Might be a good idea. His
Can
Adam's
we-
apple isn't lodged.
Can we tell whether Cass needs to go to the hospital? Should we
Of
roll?
anyone in this group, Morrigan is the person that would know. You know, you could pull him on his side, so he doesn't choke on his own
Yeah,
tongue.
yeah, just put him on his side. Can I look at the candles that he has?
Yeah. They are.
Michael will put him into the proper position
Yeah.
while she investigates.
Yeah, maybe if you like bring his leg up a little bit, like he'll be fine.
The candles are standard sort of white pillar candles,
Uh-huh.
with runes carved into them
Oh,
and painted in.
Fun, they're fake, aren't they?
You and Mick can both tell very quickly. These runes are so wrong.
This isn't even the symbol for Venus.
Not at all.
The symbol for Venus is just a woman's symbol. How did they get that wrong?
There's so much like clear attempt to get this right. Not even like it's not even clear attempt. It's attempt to make it look enchanted.
Maybe let him choke.
That one's just the Japanese word for egg.
Yeah. Oh my god. And this is the Chinese word for donkey. They probably thought it meant wisdom.
Usually.
Michael knows Japanese.
It matches the tattoo on it. No.
The tattoo on the side of his neck that
Yeah.
we now see.
It means freedom.
Actually, that means donkey.
And that one just means European person.
Is he gay or European?
Well, hey, don't look at me.
So you can leave him. You can, if you're gonna leave him in the road, you can at least pull him into a recovery pose and
Our fans are from the
Walk
same
away.
place.
Just cover him with a couple branches.
move him into the side of the road, cover some bushes over top. It wouldn't be hard to
Maybe
obscure him
rest
from-
his head on a rock so it looks like he fell on a rock.
That is such a good idea.
All right.
Scatter the candles out.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay.
Um,
Scatter
It's
the
so
candles
convincing
out.
that when he wakes up, he's gonna think he hit his head on a rock.
Yeah, we scattered the candles out to make it look like he dropped them. And
Absolutely.
yeah.
Sometimes you just take a tumble, you know?
Yeah. Oh, can I put a rock near like his foot to make it look like he tripped?
Yeah, 100% that. A branch, maybe you take his shoes
Yeah.
and just make a couple footsteps.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
100% gonna think he tripped and fell
Yeah.
himself.
Gaslight
Um,
gatekeep girl boss.
The 3 Gs.
The 3Gs.
Frankie's gonna say, okay, actually, we're not that far away from where the ritual was.
Perfect, let's go.
Let's cut into the forest right over here
I
first.
think we're done messing with him.
As you go into the forest, little navigation here and there. You find your way, and you can see candles in a circle, creating a light. You can see a feminine figure, kind of on the ground, but kind of hunched over spells, and that's the only people left in this circle.
Are there other candles around the circle?
When you approach in, Frankie's gonna go like, "Okay, is he okay? Is he okay?" And the woman's gonna turn around and say, "Yes, I think he's still fine. He's still breathing at the moment. Wow, he's.
Is
I
this
don't know."
Sue?
Yeah, I
And
hear
she's gonna
Southern
look
Lady,
up.
and I'm like, Sue Barber?
And you recognize the face of Loretta, Sue's wife's niece.
Right! Oh my gosh!
Okay.
Loretta!
She's gonna look up and go, "Oh,
Loretta!
wow.
What are you doing here?
I was gonna ask you the same thing.
We're rescuing spells.
I'm doing the same. Frankie, come prop up his head quick.
Oh, right.
Yeah, one
Medical aid.
Yeah.
I'm here.
And when you approaching the circle and coming into there's a bit of a clearing around you. Cass clearly came out here and even like cut the grass in the area to make it easier to see everything, and to lay everything out so it doesn't like fall over and cause a problem. There is a proper ritual circle made, and this is more professional than you would ever think. Especially you two being witches, and even you're familiar enough with magic, and you've been adjacent to all of it enough. I don't know what your
connected
deal
like
is,
it
but you
should.
know this too.
What is your deal?
That this is a surprisingly well-made ritual circle. And there's a book on the other side, closed, and candles in each point of the pentacle.
Morgan, do you want to check on the book or on spells? You know first aid. You check on spells, I'll check the book.
How, in narrative, how long has it been? Like, I'm trying to guesstimate how long it's been that Spells has been unconscious.
7 months.
So, gauging from the group coming in,
Right.
I'm going to say you just kind of know this with your background. You've been on the run a lot, so you kind of know how to gauge distances
Exactly.
and time. Based on how Frankie would have had to run through into town, not knowing his directions, it probably took him a similar amount of time to get to you as it took all of you guys as a group to get back.
Mm-hmm.
You're probably looking at 25 to 30 minutes total he's been out.
Okay. Not horrible.
It's alright. I check on the spells.
Because, like, what's the temperature right now, give or take? It's like the
Um,
middle of the night or whatever.
It's summer.
Right?
There's a cool breeze, but it's still probably,
Okay.
I don't know Fahrenheit, but you're still probably looking at like a good 10 to 15 degrees
Celsius.
Celsius.
Need to clarify that.
Any
Yes, 'cause that is a
American
lot
watching is
colder.
like, whoa!
And he's not dead?
Every
That's freezing!
Sorry, we live in a better place. So
Yeah.
Come on up.
We live in the
We feel
neutral
for you.
place.
the neutral place.
The neutral place.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Anyway,
But
Short candle.
Yeah, so
so it's a little chilly kind of
Yeah.
deal. Yeah. Okay.
you're not cold enough to like cause health issues for someone stuck.
Okay.
If he was dead, his body would be preserved.
Sure.
No, that was
you're
it.
able to figure out that
That's
he's
if
not
it's
dead.
Fahrenheit.
Yeah.
That's if it's Fahrenheit.
That'd be
With your
like
medical
just
training, you can definitely tell quickly
just
he's
below
not.
0.
He's definitely not dead. But magic is clearly the involvement
Okay.
here.
I'm gonna open the book and start looking through it and trying to figure out why this actually probably looks like a real book and not just 110 ways to be a witch.
Wow, there's 9 extra ways in that than I thought.
I know, right?
So very quickly you do find that there is lots like this seems to be a genuine. It's not a complex book, but there are notes made in some of the sidebars of things. There's definitely some inconsistencies, some things that should be included. So it's not the best like grimoire you've seen. It's more of like a non-magical perspective of writing on the occult, and they get some things right and get some things wrong.
No, yes. You forgot all the ingredients for this and just wrote a sigil.
He's alive.
No.
Can I see too?
Wait.
Cringe-based cringe.
If I'm looking through this, do I see anything that's similar to kind of the ritual that's on the ground right now?
It takes a little bit of flipping through, but you do find one that looks similar to it, but it's not exact. It looks like the person who made this, like the one in the book, doesn't look correctly made. If you did the one in the book, it wouldn't work. Yeah. But the one on the ground has made the adjustments that you can tell already should be made.
Mick, did anyone write property of in the front page?
Did they?
There is none.
No. But
There is a violet flame though, like price tag stuck on the back.
but someone has this ritual in here, but it's not right. So someone
Okay.
did this ritual but fixed it and put
Yeah. Well, that's what the man. I wish I could remember his name.
spells.
Yeah, honestly, I can't remember his name either. I was trying to. It starts with an A. Yeah, something with an A.
Oh,
But he.
Can you describe him?
Well,
I pull out my little.
dark, kind of medium length hair. It's so hard to tell because you can see it's not very bright out.
Okay.
But.
Around
He's-
what height?
Okay. Well, he's about your height.
okay.
I'll probably say mid-20s.
Mid-20s.
Yeah, somewhere in that.
Why am I trying Balthazar's?
He had
shape
like a
changer?
silver necklace on, like a shiny, very shiny.
Describe the silver necklace.
It's hard to say. It had like a moon or a. And,
Does this sound like something Balthazar would wear?
not exactly.
Does
Roll
this-
me a
yeah.
lore check, 2d6.
Because I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Is it what I'm thinking?
I don't know. What are you
What
thinking?
You wanna text it to me?
Sure.
While they're talking, I want to do a surrounding look to see if anyone's hiding, watching.
Absolutely.
Look for Sylvia.
Roll me a perception roll, 2d6.
Sylvia.
Can I use my
wanted-
tracking on that?
You're getting the 2d6 because of the tracking.
Oh.
So if you don't have a background or skill that helps with it, you just get 1d6 for a quick roll.
Gotcha.
In trade-off for having an extra.
Do you want to add trouble to that?
Can I add trouble to that?
While this is happening, I'm going to take a sip of my flask.
Yes.
Okay.
Not family
Okay.
group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Gonna just take a
mean,
big,
Not
big
that
ol'
one.
So
That
you
one.
don't
Got
have
it.
to, you don't
Yeah.
have to roll. Then.
Okay. Got it.
big ol' sippy.
It is what you think.
Okay. Does Mick recognize the description then?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're
text?
going to. Okay. Yeah. I'll text it to you here.
Mhm.
You were.
Sorry. What did you
rolling?
roll?
I rolled a 4 for looking around.
Okay. I thought something else. This sounded like
Yeah.
it could be a lot worse.
It's
A
stressy.
4 is
I've-
still mixed
I have
results.
glue if you need.
So
Oh no, that's okay. It's just
You're
breeze.
not. I will say you can take a skirt around. You don't see anything other than like maybe you hear like a small animal nearby.
Sylvia wanted to
But
come
it's
to this ritual
really-
so bad.
You don't get a good enough search to be comfortable that you. This could be.
Do I happen to see anything when I turn away to take a sip of my flask? You know, like the incidental, just like, well, you know, just.
Who are you? It's the flesh bear
Also
again.
roll- no, the ghoul bear's back.
Okay.
Help!
Can Michael also just turn and ask Loretta, like, did you, when everyone dispersed, you didn't happen to see where he went, did you? Or just which direction?
No, he seemed to panic, I guess, but he seemed still smug as ever. And then he picked something up and he ran away. I think it might have been like, I don't know, his own book or journal or something, or a stick or something. I couldn't quite tell.
Did you see which direction?
Well, he was on that side of the circle, going deeper, more east into the forest.
Okay.
Um,
I'll take a look that way.
Okay.
Thanks. And Michael will then like go over back to his bike and kick up the stand and start to just look for if there's any reasonable pathways, if there's any inclination of where.
At this moment, you don't. You take a swig from your flask. You look. You don't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
But the questioning kind of makes you think. And you look back at the circle. They described there was a cylinder here.
She's gonna like look around. No cylinder, I assume.
There is no cylinder.
Anyone happen to notice a cylinder around? Anybody?
Looking at this ritual and like considering the cylinder, like what was described, would Mick think that this might be a type of binding or curse that takes a soul out of a body and puts it into an item?
Looking at it, it definitely. This is a summoning circle of some kind. Often can be used in like spiritual summoning. Think like some of the usages of like pentagrams to summon demons.
Wait a second.
A second has been waited.
I think we're thinking about this in the wrong way. What if it's not to take a soul out?
Put a soul in.
Exchange souls?
Tradesies.
Can I go back to spells real fast?
Yeah.
Is he stable?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Come on, spells, baby, wake up!
Do you want me to electrocute him?
I mean, with your French taser?
With my French taser? Yeah.
You slap him around, and you don't like. You get no response back from him.
I can defibrillate him.
And like Frankie's kind of like panicking. Like, maybe it'll work. Okay.
Can I use command?
Wake up!
You can use command,
Wake me up.
and that's all we can sing of that song.
Wake up! No, if we sing it badly, we're fine.
Save me.
do the goofy save me.
Wake me up!
Wake me up inside.
Can't wake up.
Wake me up inside!
But may I attempt to use command to make him regain consciousness? Because I want to check to see if this is actually spells.
You can. I'll just let you free cast command on this,
Okay.
because when you command him to wake up, and you don't even get like, you feel the connection,
Mm-hmm.
but you don't get any response from him.
French taser, oui or no?
I don't think it'll work or matter.
I think something more is happening here. Put that away for now. I'm sorry. You know I like the French taser as much as anybody.
Oh ho ho.
While our game master is texting right now, remember that this is a live stream that we're connecting donations for the Children's Hospital, so you can donate to us. We have a couple incentives. I don't know what I just pissed
Yeah,
off the edge.
someone made me almost break Margaret's thumb.
So we have donate $5 for Diced Up, and you get to add a dice to the collection. Donate $10 for a wild card. We draw a card, and random things happen, including some things like losing a letter of the alphabet and humorous jokes we have to make all the time. $15 can cause a troubled times, insult to injury, or scared silly, so you can choose which one we roll a 1 on. Incentive number 4, for donate $25, something doesn't seem right. This scene can be missing something, so you get to add in what you'd like to, within reason, of course. And donate $30 for radioactive. If you were here earlier, you watched most of us suffer with the radioactive. You can make all of us suffer again.
Don't say all.
Almost all of us.
Don't say all.
It's okay, I'll take extra for you.
Thank you.
I'm willing to do up to 16 at a time.
Just take the entire tub.
Yeah. That's about as many as I think I can fit in my mouth, so like...
Chubby bunny, but with toxic waste.
Yeah!
That sounds like a quick way to an ulcer.
Oh, sir! Oh, sir! Oh, sir! Oh, sir! Oh, sir!
Also, I don't even know her.
Okay, now it's my turn to leave.
What do you guys think is happening?
I don't care until I get French taste or something.
Bad things. Bad things.
Well, I think Spells ain't home right now.
Yeah.
So
No?
that's
Spells ain't home. I'm trying to make sure he's, like, sure, the lights may be off. I'm trying to make sure he's still in the house.
Do you think Ego is back?
No, Ego can't be back. I don't think it's Ego.
Don't you put that out in the universe. Because now that you've said it,
No.
it's gonna happen.
No. So no, we commanded Ego out of the body.
Yes.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean she can't come back.
But didn't we also get that body killed?
I think we're safe from that.
Did we?
Because remember, you got
Yes.
you commanded you go into a specific body,
Yeah.
and then
You
you then
commanded-
killed that body.
Oh,
Yeah,
right!
Recap. So you
sending
had
Ego
sent the
back
body,
into
sent Ego into
Jail.
into
Yeah.
the director.
Yeah.
Oh, right!
And then
And then we
got
sent
Ben
the-
Finley, whom you scared in one of the most terrifying encounters I've ever run in my life. As a game master, you scared him off of the path of crime and to pursue law.
And into
in
the
which-
path of Christ. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, and he was a really bad lawyer. And then didn't the director get killed in prison?
No, not quite.
No, it was,
Wait,
it
no,
was,
you
it
guys
was
had
the-
him. So you guys had Ben set up as the director's lawyer.
Yeah.
Right?
Then you handed the director one of your flasks, saying, "Hey, this should help."
Right!
And
right.
was it the liquor or was it some other chemical? And you said it was battery acid.
Simple mistake.
The demon Ego only knew that alcohol burns.
Right, I forgot.
And took, like,
No,
a good
I-
hit.
no, I was cooking so hard. I forgot. Yeah.
And the director died on the boat back to the mainland county.
Yeah.
And everyone, the cops blamed Ben.
Because they couldn't figure out who did it.
Yeah.
Right.
He's now been still in prison.
See, even when I'm not thinking, I'm thinking of how I can get a fall guy, you know? Even when I
Listen.
don't mean to,
Listen, when
I'm trying to find a way out.
Oh man.
Damn, the kill count video on this session is going to be insane.
And I think it's mostly just Morgan and Margaret.
Yeah,
Has Morgan
we have.
actually killed anybody yet?
Morgan's assisted.
Yes, that was it.
Morgan got this.
Like the COD like summary comes up.
Yeah. Morgan gets the assist.
Assist spree.
Can Mick try something?
Yes.
No, you can't call in a Moab. I'm
No.
sorry. You haven't.
Is wand still around them?
So you need a 25 kill streak.
You can. It doesn't take like you can check.
Yeah.
You know where Spells usually keeps it, and it's in sort of like the inside of his hoodie. He has like a custom made, like sewn it himself into his sweater, so you can find it in there.
Mick is gonna try and take their wand and like casting on Spells' magical focus, bring it in and and curse it in a way to find their last foe. To almost make it like a guiding rod or a dowsing rod to the last individual they fought or their last foe.
Why does spells have a stick?
Don't worry about it.
I don't. This is
French taser.
I hate.
Napoleon is just staring at all of these sticks like wide-eyed and just like tail wagging
Hey,
very
Napoleon.
quickly.
Napoleon.
Yeah.
Okay. There was a cylindrical object here.
Okay.
That hurt Mr. Spells.
Okay.
Can you find it for us?
Probably not.
Wow. Okay.
I can try though. What does it smell like?
It smelled round.
It probably smells. I don't know this, but it probably smells
Realizing
like spells.
then that Napoleon is here, Tyler's also standing next to
Oh,
Napoleon.
hi, Tyler!
Hey guys.
Sorry, you kind of blended into the background there.
No, I get that a lot.
It's the flannel.
It's the flannel.
Oh.
I know he's gay.
I was more going werewolf stereotype, but okay.
Wow, am I still?
Sorry. I just
It's okay.
understand.
Just like.
I am so sorry, guys.
No, it's fine. It's good.
We're
It's
good,
just a
we're good.
miniature Game Master earthquake.
I was going werewolf
Yeah.
stereotype.
I twisted it. See.
How dare you?
Because we are a queer RPG group. Isn't that funny?
Flannel, gay, werewolf. They're the same picture.
Margaret is asking you to find the difference between these two pictures. They're the same picture.
Tyler's standing there going, okay, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt, but EJ found me on my way here. And he said to give this to you,
To whomst? Me?
Morgan. Here.
Sorry, who found you?
Yeah, EJ.
The photo developer guy.
Ah! EJ
And you see it's an envelope. It's an
cinematography!
envelope with some photographs inside.
It's
He
been
said-
7
he
months.
said this is just the first bit. He figured though that you should probably see it. That he has to develop the rest still.
I'm gonna smooch this man so hard.
He's married.
Damn it!
That's never
Yeah,
stopped
very good,
anybody.
sorry. This is still off a bit.
Platonically.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's probably fair.
I open. I need to look at these pictures. I need to see these pictures.
You pull out the pictures, and anyone else standing nearby who wants to take a look at them too can kind of see them over your shoulder. So the first one,
Hey Annie, you worked so hard to get these.
the first one has a picture from a boat, and you can see it's the harbor of Roseville Beach.
Okay. Cool.
Um,
Oh, are there any mermaids?
you don't see
Any
any.
hidden mermaids?
You don't see any
It's like
in
hidden
this
Mickeys.
picture, at least. You see then there's a picture from the dock, kind of like doing a really kind of nice shot out towards the ocean.
Hidden mermaids?
There's a picture of Bracknell Lodge. Then you get a picture of Spells and Frankie
Oh.
walking together.
Where?
And it looks like this morning.
Okay.
They're kind of walking down one of the boardwalks.
All right.
Put
that to the side.
There's a picture of the violet flame. Then there's a picture inside the violet flame.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Sue.
There's a picture of
Of a summoning circle?
not in this one.
Not in this one.
There's a picture from a second story window of what you can figure out to be the Bracknell Lodge
Uh-huh.
of you guys walking down the road, the pathway toward the Bracknell Lodge.
All right, Sue Barber.
There's a picture of a summoning circle in the grass.
Yay, we reached the summoning circle.
Sylvia Sue.
It's during the day.
Is it wrong? Does it match the book?
It is correct. It is a properly made summoning circle.
But
It's not this one.
Can I recognize the forest?
You recognize. It seems oddly familiar. And you can grab it out of Mo's hand to take a closer look
Go
in a
for
panic. And you see in the background very
ghoul bear.
strategically placed moss and vines over a rock.
Shut up.
like it was intentionally placed by yourself to disguise something. You recognize the spot immediately.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Is that it? Are those all the pictures?
That's all the pictures.
Oh, so we're hooped is what you're saying.
So it's a trap.
So, session's over, everybody. See you in.
It's outside in the grass near, but you recognize that.
Yeah.
little
Should we make
section.
it 8 months this time? You know, just like an even number.
No.
You know, it's like
I promise it'll happen sooner. Please.
We need to get
oh,
there.
8 years. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
For the reunion
It's
special.
been 83 years.
How far is this clearing from us?
We're gonna meet this. We're gonna play the next session in our shared senior home.
Oh, fun.
You're in the right forest. You're probably looking another 15-20 minute walk through the forest to where you are.
Mika's gonna look at the others and be like, "Can you guys stay here and watch over spells?"
Frankie's gonna nod. And,
Hope you're talking to Loretta.
yeah, Loretta. I suppose I could.
Okay, good. I need to go. Mika's just gonna start walking off.
Wait, Tyler, maybe you should get him back into town where it's safe.
Yeah, that's probably right. Frankie's turning. Yeah. Sorry,
Where-
Frankie. By the way.
Where are you all headed? I can get them back to town safely.
You
I'll
guys
get
can
them
go
there
to our
quickly.
place.
And where are you headed? I can take them back and then rejoin you. In a
Tyler's
minute.
gonna turn and say, actually, if you want to join them, I know how to ride a motorcycle.
And
Of
just-
course you do.
And Michael just like eyes him up and down, just kind of
I
that surly
promise I
look on
won't
his
break
face,
it.
just
Please, Michael.
and just like walks up, like spins out the keys, like if there's one scratch.
No, I promise. I won't scratch it.
Tyler is a great
And he just, like,
caretaker.
I'll
and like
fill it.
takes his hand, just puts it in, he's like, "You're a good man."
I'll fill it with gas on my way back from Glen's supply.
Tyler's great.
I just filled it.
It's also a diesel engine.
Don't fill it with gas.
I don't remember where I wrote down the model. I don't think
You
it's a
can
diesel
go to
engine.
our
I-
place
that's
if
for the
you
dr- it's
think
for the
it's
bit.
safe. But watch out for Sylvia Tempest. Is that her name?
Sylvia Tempest.
Or Sue
The
Barber.
author. I love her books. She's really
Yeah,
good.
she really wanted to come to the summoning circle.
I show him the picture of the four of us walking.
And also Frankie and Spells.
She's been watching us,
That's
and I thought I was weird.
Are
Hey.
you?
She is somehow weirder than me.
Oh wow, that's.
I don't even know if she has asthma.
Thank you, Tyler.
Okay.
Frankie, and you go too.
Okay. We'll let's go. And they all kind of load up. And,
Oh, there's a side cart somewhere near the beginning of the woods.
okay. That'll actually help a lot to get
Yeah.
to your guys'
Yeah,
place.
yeah.
Okay. Let's.
Don't be scared of Cobweb. Cobweb just stares sometimes.
Sorry, I'm gonna have to write this down, but I did just look at the model of the motorbike is specifically a Harley Davidson FXB 80 Sturgis.
Sorry,
XB.
80 Sturgis.
FB80. How do you spell
Sturgis.
GIS?
Or a bike if you're not a nerd.
I have it written down for
That was your
you.
inner
The-
Margaret also. Just forward.
Is it?
It's called embodying the character.
Is it diesel? Okay, it is gas. You can fill it with gas.
Okay. I'll make sure he makes it back safe, and I'll get this back to you.
And if you need it, I left the sidecar just at the edge of the forest.
Okay. I'll probably use that. Yeah. And he mounts up. They all kind of like gather around it. They can't all fit on it, but they're sort of like using it to speed up. And Frankie starts running beside it.
It at least helps carry spells a little easier.
Yeah.
And they're taking the path down.
Okay, Mick's wandering and is
Question.
more quiet than usual.
Are we near any, are we near the water at all?
You're a little ways away from the
Okay.
water still.
Are there any willow trees that that Mick passes?
Ooh, perfect dowsing rod.
If not, perfectly fine.
He's looking up climate.
Yeah.
I actually am.
Willow trees are usually very close to the water because they absorb so much. They're great at holding banks from erosion. So if we're not near any streams or rivers, there's probably not any.
It's
That's cool.
probably a little ways
It's
away.
why when driving along a lake, in some places you'll see so many because it keeps the bank from eroding with all the
I'm
things that
waiting
go into it.
I'm waiting for my dad to like pop in the chat and say, "Well, actually, here's more about willow trees," because he's studied horticulture.
Dad, if you're watching, are there willow trees in this area?
There isn't in this immediate vicinity, I will say.
Valid. But Mick is then just going to keep on hurrying, and
Was there a particular purpose you were looking for?
if they could find anything viney, they were hoping to find some, and they were going to then bind it to Spells' wand. Like, so it's attached and then just wrapped around a bit.
Okay, there's definitely vines you can find.
Okay. So they'll take their knife wand out, cut the vine as they're walking, grab it, wrap it around, and just cast bind.
The Swiss Army wand is
Yes.
like great.
Yeah,
You
knife
can- you
wand
can-
and French taser wand.
You can be heading in the right direction. Now that you have a location.
Willow trees
yes.
are awesome,
Did
and they have
Loretta
very
go
soft
with them
wood.
as well?
Pardon?
Did Loretta go with them as well?
Yeah, Loretta went with
Okay.
the rest of the
Just
group.
making
She
sure.
seemed, I will say, she seemed a little hesitant to join them, but she did.
Okay.
Oh, can I backpedal? Loretta, can I talk to you to the side?
Oh yeah.
I think Sue Barber's around.
That's. I don't think that's possible.
Well, I mean, she's super magical and super teleported away last time.
I mean, I feel like that she probably would have heard something if she broke out.
Yeah. Watch out for Sylvia Tempest.
The author?
The author, yeah, I know, it's surprising. Authors can be bad people.
Bum, bum, bum,
Don't look up to your heroes.
Well, that's okay. Well,
I think. So, I take out the pictures and I show Loretta. I'm like, she's been watching us all day. And
it's kind of creepy. Huh?
I know. And earlier I had interviewed her, and one of her stories sounded very, very similar to Sue. I don't know why I'm southern now. I think it's because I'm talking to you.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm absorbing. So it sounded extremely similar to something that I know happened with Sue and your mom.
Not my aunt, but
Aunt, your
yeah,
mom, your
okay,
aunt. Yes, I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
that's fair. It feels like it's been quite a bit. Since
It
we
feels
met.
like it's been quite a bit. My lore is a little.
Yeah.
I think Sue might be Sylvia.
Well, that would be quite a development. I've been reading Sue's books for years.
Oh, you've been reading Sue's books for
I'm
years.
sorry, I've been reading Sylvia's books for years.
The slip! I got it!
Gilmore. She knows.
Okay, but here's the thing. It could be that Sylvia was at one point a real person,
Right. Well,
and then Sue took over said personality.
that's interesting. I hope not, but I'll keep an eye out if I see anything in town.
Yeah. Also, if EJ shows up with more photos,
Yeah.
bring them to me immediately.
Great. I don't know who EJ is.
Camera guy. It's not me.
Okay. Well, I
Or
think
apparently
I
Sylvia.
probably figured that out too. Okay. All right. Well, thank you. I will take a look around.
Thanks, Loretta. Keep an eye out.
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
the best. Oh wait, I can't run.
You can try.
I lied, John.
Yeah. She turns around and gives you kind of a nod and joins.
And I go to start running, I'm like, I have asthma.
Power walking.
Power walk.
Um.
Why did I give myself this disadvantage?
Because it's funny.
Is there anything else anyone's checking before heading out? I know Mick is already like on a journey to rescue their
Yeah, you just walked off into the woods
Yeah.
with no context.
100%.
As soon as
Mixwell
Mick heard
is
the
also
location,
definitely seeming different since
I'm
getting here.
following with Mick. I'm right beside Mick.
Michael will just help get spells safely onto the bike and then start following along.
All right.
Mick doesn't even really notice that you're
Does
there.
Napoleon
They seem to
follow
just be-
us? Does Napoleon follow?
Napoleon definitely has been still sniffing around. He's like, this tree smells round. Oh, that stick smells round.
Oh no.
I gave him something to do.
He's having the time of his life.
There you go.
It's like, Chosen one, I have found all the round things in the area.
I'm so proud of you.
Oh. Do I get treats?
Do I have trees?
There were some in the
Spiral?
sidecar I was eating them.
roll me a d6. You get 4 or higher, yes. Oh, you reach inside and you can't find any treats. You find your flasks and realize it's probably not a good thing for a dog.
She like thinks about it for a little bit. She's like, no, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I know.
okay. Actually,
My version of smoking is just
roll me a d6.
what? Oh! Pie!
4.
A 4?
Oh no.
I want to know what your demon voice sounds like.
Remember, you can donate to help.
Yeah, for the children and also for me.
And Napoleon!
Also, chat. I from the store money, we have just enough for one more wild card.
Oh no.
Ooh,
if you
okay.
vote, we can use that right now.
If you vote, get
Yeah,
voted.
someone could lose the letter S.
That'd be yes.
All right, we got
It is
we
happening.
got 1 vote for wild card.
2
There
votes
we
for
go.
wild card.
So, this is the thing.
All right.
Based on the nature
Okay,
of
that's
what
from
we're
the
kinda
same
getting from
person.
this, you don't know what the voice
Oh, that's 3.
of this person would sound like, so you're kind of filling it into your perception of the voice.
Okay.
Is you're holding the which flask are you holding?
I assume the one filled with bourbon.
Okay, you're holding the bourbon flask, and you
Yes.
figure it's probably not safe to give to a dog. But you hear the voice that you've completed for this person, just like your general perception of this person, to be like, oh, you should give it to them! I'm stupid and crazy, and they'll know what I'm doing! And you get the general vibe of what, like, vodka and cranberry smells like.
The voice in my head was you!
Is this what I sound like to you?
This is your
Yeah.
Napoleon voice.
No, your version of the of
Agent Cran.
temptation in the voice of from
The-
the cracks of
the
reality.
voice
It's
from the
Napoleon.
That is
And mine was
so-
you.
So the donation for the wild card is set in. I also see Ashy Mom asking if they can request that Josiah loses the letter T.
Can we do that after this though?
Yeah, wait.
This is gonna break me for a bit. We'll set a 5-minute timer, and I will do my best. But we'll also pull a wild card.
I think you might do your best.
Not yet. Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. No yet.
Savor those teas.
Not yet. So
If you say a T, you have to sour.
Why do I hear the voice of a clown?
you should do it. Give it to the dog. He'll be fine.
I have never done what a man has told me to do.
And this is what you've just always imagined the stupid face of Agent Cranberry to sound like.
No! Okay, I get it now.
Yes, because you've never heard him talk.
Agent Cranberry, why are you speaking?
That's a good question. You should just give the dog the bourbon.
Just Margaret, say the Agent Cranberry thing out loud, or is that in your head?
Sorry, what?
Is
Do you
that
say it out loud or in
Roll,
your
roll
head?
me a d6. I want to know. Roll me a d6 here. 4 or above is inside.
Inside
Below,
her.
you said it out loud.
I don't care. You've seen her like defy God.
Yeah, I know. Why are you hiding it? We can't
To reveal.
see anyways.
You keep it in your head for now, unless you choose to speak it out loud.
You know what? Just for the bit, yeah,
Yes.
she's gonna say it out loud.
That's it out loud.
Oh, I would like the treat.
I'm so sorry, Napoleon. This isn't a treat. I'm so sorry.
Oh, would you like to give me the digits of pi?
If I must, as a fellow mathlete. 3.141592653.
Hell yes!
I got it wrong.
Thank you so much.
What? Like it's hard?
Okay, Elwoods!
Yes. Incredible. That you were waiting for it to come
I
to
was
you.
waiting for this.
Oh!
Listen,
And you resist the temptation.
Yeah.
I
It's just
get,
the
I
temptation.
get other people to do my math for me.
That is really funny.
For context, I was never a mathlete. I just happened to know the digits of pi up to a certain point.
If my school was big enough to have an athletes competition, I would have been there.
How far do you know?
Like, that's literally it. 3.141592653, and that's it.
I know,
Yeah.
3.1.
That's-
1.5. I know that now.
14, 15, 92, 26? I just remembered double digits.
Ask me D&D lore, I've got that.
So I guess we have
What's the worst
called the
choice I've ever
donation
made?
for wild cards. And someone explained that it's for charity. While I do this.
For the children.
So is it going to Josiah or is it being rolled for?
Oh, I'll roll it for, but I will also, just because. Hey, Mom. She can also enforce this to affect me.
Yeah.
I only know 314. Wow, okay,
3.14.
flex maybe?
It's 3.14. They only know 3.14.
3.14159265358. There we go. Okay.
Ah, nice. Okay, I have to sorry, I have to stall for a second because I didn't actually open the thing for this. Sorry.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
We want
If you
aces
want,
where
as you're
aces are
stalling,
good,
I can
right?
say a really interesting thing that if you want to roll, whether Annie
Actually,
notices something or not.
Yes, actually, give me some roll. Give roll play.
Can you tell about this, the rise about this interim alliance? Well,
Wanna roll 2d6?
Manchun.
No, because I'm not a nerd. No.
Want to
Yeah,
roll
okay.
2d6s to see whether you know something?
Like-
2 1s.
You do not then, never mind.
My rolls
Mick just
today.
did some weird things while casting and you don't know what was up with that. They seem to be scratching though around their collar on
Anyway,
their cloak
Ash,
a lot.
Zentrum Alliance. Go.
Manchun and his lackeys, they like to use the winged snakes.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of simulacrums. I don't know if they're clones or simulacrums, actually. Back to game.
Hey, are you okay?
Annie? Oh. No. That's fine.
Well, that doesn't sound fine.
It's not, but it is. It's...
What are you thinking? You went really distant back there.
Can you make sure that cylinder gets back?
I can try.
Thank you. You're a really great friend. And they're gonna give you a hug.
I'll give you a hug back. Mick, you're scaring me.
It's okay.
You're scaring all of us. We're not even there.
Don't worry, it's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Why don't I believe
Let's keep
you?
going. Don't worry, it's gonna be fine.
Okay,
You
so
see
that's
just,
the
like, a
session,
single
everybody.
tear
We are
going down their
good.
face.
Pardon?
You're gonna come back too, though, right?
Yeah.
As a snail.
You're
right?
lying to this face.
Okay.
Let's go and make sure that it all goes well.
I grab onto your hand as we walk.
As you grab on, you notice that there's just a little bit of blood coming from their thumb.
I don't comment, but just squeeze your hand just a little firmer with yeah.
Okay, let's go.
And now Now I'm going to ruin this moment.
Yeah,
That was
it's
really
chill.
sweet.
Don't worry.
What did you pull?
Sorry, I rolled it for you, Ashley.
For me!
Say goodbye to the letter T.
What
It's
is
an
that?
8 of clubs.
What is it? And how much money do I need to spend to something isn't right here, my card away? How much is it?
$20?
20? When something isn't right here. 25?
25.
Okay. I spent around 30 on your store already.
What items do you have on your character sheet?
You have my character sheet.
Oh, you're right.
I have my inhaler, my camera, my fake detective card, and my French taser, aka my wand.
And you just got the photographs.
Huh?
And you just got the
Yeah.
photographs. How many items is that?
Well,
It'd be 5 with the
well, no,
Five
okay.
photos?
So my fake detective card and my wand, you said didn't count as normal.
No,
items.
this is just what your inventory is that you're carrying on you right
okay,
now.
cool. So total of 5 items. What was that sigh? Stop that.
You know what?
Did
this
I
was
lose-
this was the one that I thought would be probably the most interesting, so I'm glad
Did I lose
rolled.
my French
I rolled a
taser?
5, which is the photographs because they're the 5th item down. Lightning strikes from the sky.
I'm
and
a storm
hits
witch. No.
Your wand. Just
No.
it's like an
Nuh-uh.
anchor point, and it hits, and it immediately fries the photographs. They turn to ash in your bag.
$25. No.
I don't
Bet.
see it in there yet.
Yeah, so I'm having a great time. I don't know about you.
What a chill
and
time.
Also, I have to rephrase. I will now rephrase the last
Objection.
sentence I said. Bet.
Setting a 5-minute
Do it.
timer.
Just use a glottal stop. It's fine.
Basically. But now I have to.
Oh, you said
Change.
you said a T.
You did.
You said 2.
Have a week about it.
Have
Not in you.
Hey.
Hink about it.
Now you know my pain. Na 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 boo boo.
I had do it. Ooh.
You said it. You said it.
That was a glottal stop.
See,
said
glottal
it.
stop.
Exactly.
Na 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 boo boo. Just wait.
Tip of the tongue, 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 tip of the tongue.
The lips, the ever are.
The tip of the
Before
tongue,
we
the
get
teeth,
there-
the lips, the tip of the tongue, the teeth, the lips.
I'm sorry about what happened earlier. It's okay if you never want to talk about anything, but you know we're always here if you need us. It kind of gets really silent. Well, you know you can always reach out if you need friends. I don't know what you're going through or what you went through, but I know you're a friend. And I don't need to know anything else.
There's just some bad people out there.
Yeah.
And if they know where I am, I can't stay here.
I hope that you can.
I hope that you can too.
It'll be fine. Continue to walk forward.
Do you remember when you got that role? Fake role, but you got that role. And you said if you ever left, you'd take me with you.
Yeah.
You'll still take me with you, right?
I know that no matter where I go, I can always trust that there might be someone watching out over my shoulder. I don't know, though, if I had to leave, if you'd want to follow me. But don't worry. It'll be fine.
Stop you for a second. I'll follow you anywhere.
hope that that's true. I know you would. I hope you could. But know that I'm really thankful to have a friend in you. And no matter what happens, that it's okay. That I understand.
I don't understand right now, but I think I will.
I think you already do understand, even though you don't know what's going on. You understand what this all feels like or is like, but that's okay. It's gonna be fine.
As long as we're together.
You guys step into an open clearing you guys are familiar with.
You might want to stay a little bit behind me. I think... I feel like I'm pretty sure I know that they're expecting me, and this is a trap that they're planning for.
Do you have magic to make me look like you?
Nothing like that. But I wouldn't want to risk that for you, and these are people that know their magic.
How far behind them is everyone else?
You guys aren't too far behind.
So, if you want, though, you can take my cloak.
Is it close enough
Around this
to
square.
hear anyone, like any of their talking?
And I take off my silver locket.
That's 5 minutes.
I added a few extra minutes to my timer.
Okay.
I take off the silver locket that I've always worn, and I put it on you.
That's 5 minutes.
He just looks at it for a second. And as they're putting their cloak on you, you notice on the inside, the clasp that's internal that keeps the cloak together, there's a bit of a silver crescent moon.
And I stand back in the woods.
As you look into the clearing, you see a circle with candles around it.
Do I recognize what kind of ritual site this is?
Sorry.
Her same circle as her circle drawn before.
Okay.
This is
Challenging?
stressful. Stressful.
So, you got me here. I know I can be egotistical, but I feel like this might be what you're hoping for. Want to come out?
Her candles light up.
Michael will be walking in right beside you, reach into his jacket, pull out brass knuckles, and just fit them over his hands and just...
The rest of you can see into this circle.
If Michael passes me, I want to try and stop you. I want to try and stop people from entering the clearing.
Michael will just put a hand on your shoulder and just nod. And then walk in, that's when he pulls out the brass knuckles.
Sorry, I was having an argument in my head. What's happening?
Sorry. I'm trying to stretch my leg and it's just a bad position.
Sam, stop it. Stop it right now.
If I e-transfer you $25, will that count?
No.
It has to go
I
directly
can't
to.
donate. It
There's
won't
multiple-
let me donate.
There's the link directly to the. Here, let me just share the.
Just send it to me.
It's a trap, but Mick wants to go at it alone.
And you just let them walk in there?
Sitting
Mm-hmm.
in her circle, here is
Just drop it into Twitch chat.
a cylinder
Mm-hmm.
propped in her center.
It won't let me drop it in chat.
I have couple more seconds.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be silent for them.
Why not?
Nick looks into
I'm
the circle.
clear.
Okay.
Wow. Thanks, Mom. Standing.
Mm-hmm.
Standing on the edge. You can call out.
Mm-hmm.
And stepping into the light from the other side of the circle, you see a familiar face. He's grown up a lot since you've last seen him. But you see the face of a young man by the name of Anders de Lucia. You never got along with him well when you were kids.
What's the last name?
De Lucia.
So how'd you find me?
Ugh, you seriously think I came here for you?
You just came here to
Okay.
do some random ritual, just happened to do all, like, just coincidence?
Okay, well, perhaps that was a little
Mm-hmm.
hasty of me to seem a little to attack that too quickly, but it wasn't for you.
And they
Happy
were
coincidence, then?
Well, I wouldn't say coincidence either. No, I saw where it was going. Figured I could probably rustle up some trouble. I'm not usually allowed around here, but
How did you find me?
He's on
How
the-
did you realize
I mean, you
it?
just stepped
No
into the
fly list.
circle.
Oh,
Wow,
okay.
it's been so long.
Not long enough. So,
On that we can agree.
just mucking about here then?
I suppose you can say that. What, are you here to stop me?
What are you doing?
And what business is what business is it of yours?
Let's say that you entertain me, and I just sit here and listen to you, because I know that you love when people listen to you, right?
Right, you're gonna attack me for this, yet you were the one, always the drama queen back home.
The drama queen. Oh, I haven't heard that in ages, right?
Mommy's little boy.
So we're gonna kill him, right?
I haven't missed these
I don't
moments
condone murder. I perform it.
any amount of time. I really haven't. We could go back and forth. But really what matters is, does anyone else know about this?
I mean, those who matter.
I mean, subtext is basically text at this point. But
And they wanted you to come here. Why? Why you? You never mattered.
Oh, because they trust me? Because perhaps I don't abandon those who love me.
Because they don't care what happens to you.
Wow, you never really did get over your issues with your mom, did you?
Oh,
You couldn't live up to what she expected.
oh, that's how she. Yeah, I know.
I couldn't help it that she preferred